Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the warmest of welcomes to you all. Welcome to the Richard Mille AlUla Desert Polo for 2025. This is the 4th year of this magnificent event here in the AlUla Desert, and it brings together some of the greatest players in the world currently playing. The best ladies are here, some of them, and some of the best male players also. It is absolutely a tremendous event in such an amazing setting. I am joined on my left here by my colleague and friend, Mr. Chris Hyde, who will be your commentator. And Chris, I mean, we've been lucky enough to travel around the world to many places, some exotic, some not. Have you ever come across a place like this for such a major event in the world of polo?
No, you're quite right, Greg. This is one of the most beautiful settings I've ever been to in my life. Great to be here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for the Richard Mille AlUla Desert Polo 2025. Really looking forward to watching some of these superstars of polo getting onto this field and giving us a great performance. It's great to have you here with me. Also joined by Ben Turner, one of our HBA International high goal umpires. He's going to keep a tight watch on all of the affairs.
I'll tell you something, Chris. It's warming up here this afternoon. We're going to see probably the greatest of them all out here this afternoon also in Adolfo Cambiaso. He won the tournament last year, and he'll be looking to retain his title as King of the Desert. And you know what this guy can do when he gets his game face on.
I know, it's an absolute pleasure to watch him. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he performs out here, also with Perotto and Pablo McDonough, Nacho Figueres, amongst many others that are going to perform for us this afternoon. Really going to be some great polo to watch and a great crowd building up, and you're right, it is getting warm right now.
Some of the lady players that are here also, we have Mia Cambiaso, we have Mille, fresh from victory in the Ladies Argentine Open this year. So well done to Mille on that occasion, a great achievement in her polo career. And also, I believe, a winner of the US Open Ladies last year in 2023, I believe. So this girl is on an upward curve. It's the only tournament, Chris, in the world where the ladies and the gentlemen play on an equal footing. There's going to be no handicap discrepancy between the two players. They get out there, go for it, and boy, I'm looking so much forward to it.
No, I can't agree more, Greg. It's going to be a spectacle. It's really going to be amazing to watch, to see these ladies playing alongside the gentlemen. No handicap start on the field, so starting off scratch, really going to be exciting to watch. What else are we going to be looking for here, Greg? You've got some information that we're going to talk about, the setting, this beautiful setting that we're in. It's something that I've never seen before in my life.
Well, the AlUla, ladies and gentlemen, is becoming so famous around the world, and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia should be very, very proud. AlUla Moments, which was launched in 2021, is AlUla's premier home of events. AlUla Moments' brand vision is to celebrate AlUla's timeless legacy and rich history, unlock its evergreen stories, and embrace its culture through a series of flagship festivals and marquee events, creating a unique fusion of art, music, wellness, and history. These festivals and events bring together local, regional, and international participants in a celebration of cultural exchange. I will tell you a lot more about what's coming up in the future for AlUla, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are so lucky, and I will tell you more about what's happening. We have, well, I'm not going to say it just yet, but when you hear what's coming up, you'll be very, very excited for the future. Meanwhile, Chris, we're waiting on the players. They're just down to our left-hand side. I see them mounting up there. There'll be a few nerves out there, won't there? Because we have a lot of the patrons that play around the world, including Clarinda Tijer-Lamardi, Philip Muller, just to name a couple of them. And it'll be their first time probably playing with some of the greatest of all time. So do you reckon there'll be a little bit of nerves in the belly, you might say, a few butterflies?
You say there's always going to be butterflies or a bit of nerves before any sort of tournament, but especially this in this amazing setting. not knowing what's going to happen, how they're going to perform, what the horses are going to do for them, and whether the teams are going to gel. They've had a little practice yesterday, got a chance to ride their horses, get used to what they're going to be riding. They've had a go on the surface, had a knock around with the bull, so most of the pros know exactly what they're going to be doing, but some of the patrons, like you say, they're going to fit in quite quickly because they're all very well played and very experienced on the grass, snow, and arena polo. So, yeah, I'm expecting them to gel pretty quickly and give us a great performance.
I'm sure the pros will look after them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 6 teams enter the tournament. And the format for the games today will be as follows. We are going to play a round robin, 2 round robins to be precise. Now, what this means is a lot of you viewers around the world watching on Polo Line TV will know what all about round robins. So what a round robin is 3 teams will participate, firstly. And I'm going to put it like this. Team A will play Team B for 2 chukkers. And then Team B will leave the field. Team A will stay on the field. And Team A will play against Team C. That is 4 chukkers covered. So that means Team A has played 4 chukkers. Team B has played 2. Team C has played 2. And then for the final 2 chukkers, Team B will play against Team C. And that would be the final 2 chukkers. So every team gets to play 4 chukkers. Then the scores are tallied up, blah, 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 blah. And we let the mathematicians do that one. And we'll see who comes out on top. And the winners will go forward into tomorrow's matches, into whether it be semi-finals or what have you. And the runners-up will be, well, we'll see where they end up in their games tomorrow earlier in the day. So we have 2 round robins. The first 3 teams to be playing will be Dadan, Ikmah, and AlUla. And then for our next game, we will have Bentley, Budget, and Richard Mille. They are the 2 lineups for this afternoon, and it won't be too long before we'll be getting underway. Chris, just looking at this arena, you formerly are 10 goals in handicap in the arena. You know all about this game. 15 years as a 10-goal pro, and now you're an international commentator. You were 6 goals out in the open, playing on the grass. I mean, this CV of yours, the more I look at it, the more I'm beginning to dislike you intensely. Anyway, this arena, what do you reckon for the horses? If you were out there, would you be happy with this?
It's second to none. It's a fantastic surface, but just as we see the players coming out on their ponies to have a little warm-up, we've got Nacho Figueres is first out onto the field, just getting used to his pony. The players were just having a little team photo shoot. As you can see, the players on the screen getting mounted, getting all the stirrups ready. And we're going to be going live inside the arena in a few moments. For the presentation lineup, the Bentley Bentegas will be bringing the 2 teams in, and Greg will announce the players one by one. So please get behind the teams. If you're supporting any individuals or any teams, make sure you give them a cheer or a clap. Let's get this game going, make it exciting.
Chris, I want more than a cheer and a clap. I want these people to go crazy here. You've got to get behind the world's best, everybody. You've got to get into the game. You've got to get into the rhythm. You've got to get into the scene. This is a magical surface here. It's an absolutely superb place. I mean, it's something that you see in a Disney movie. It's absolutely incredible. So I expect everyone, and I'm going to be asking you all to put your hands together. If you want to scream and shout, dance, whatever you want to do, get into the vibe. That's what we want. We want to create a fantastic vibe here and a great day of polo, great 2 days of polo here in this special, very, very, very special venue that is AlUla. Just coming out there, we're just looking at the number 3 for the Dadan team. The Dadan team are in the yellow shirts. The Ikmah team in the green shirts. Looking at Mille there, Mille Cambiaso. And we have Nacho wearing the number 3 shirt for the Ikmah team. As soon as the players are lined up, I will introduce them to you, and then it will be over to Chris to bring the excitement of the game itself. Now, I've got to say, Chris, fair play to a lot of these guys. I mean, they sat in these horses for 2 or 3 minutes yesterday, and you know better than I do, you've been riding horses all your life. It takes that a bit longer than that to actually get to know a horse, but I'm sure most of them are exceptionally well schooled, and they'll be ready to go here for these players.
No, exactly. The players and the riders, they soon adapt to the ponies, and it's one of the unique items that we have in polo is you never know what you're going to be getting, where you're going to ride, and you're chopping and changing ponies, but you adapt pretty much straight away. Sometimes when you get out of a Ferrari and into a Mini, you take a bit of adjustment, but these guys are used to it.
Since when have you been in a Ferrari? And I thought a Morris Minor would be more your cup of tea, Christopher?
Not anymore, Greg, not anymore.
Umpire Ben Turner down there to my right, just giving a few instructions to Nacho Figueres as to regards the situation with the rules of the game. And during the course of the game, Chris will go through that with you. We see the Bentley Bentegas coming out, Chris, for the presentation. Absolutely superb. There'll be a couple of them on the field. And a huge thank you to Bentley for their participation and sponsorship, their support here to the Mille AlUla Desert Polo. Just looking at that car, mate, I'll tell you something. I think it would look a lot better in my garage than yours. I wonder, could the cameraman... Oh, we're almost set for the presentation, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I want you all, please, to get behind the teams, the players, as I call them, each individually. Please give them a big hand. I am going to call the yellow team Dadan first. I'm playing for Dadan in the number 1 position. Please give him a big hand. His Royal Highness Prince Abbas bin Ali. Come forward, sir. At number 2, Miguel Morel. And at number 3, she's one of the world's best, Mia Cambiaso. Big hand there for Mia. For Ikmah, at number 1, His Royal Highness Prince Hamza bin Abbas. Good luck to you, sir. At number 2, from Thailand, Ploy bin Sayang. I hope I pronounced that correctly, Ploy. And at number 3, he doesn't need much introduction, Nacho Figueres. Good luck, Nacho. As I say, your umpire is Mr. Ben Turner. Huge amount of experience. There's Ben, and I'm going to hand you over to Chris now for your commentary. Take it away, sir.
Well, thank you, Greg, for that warm introduction to all the players. We're lined up in the center of the field. We have 2 5-minute chukkers. Just to let you know that when a goal is scored, the 2 teams will stay the same way. Normally on the grass, they change ends. But we look like we're all set to go with Ben Turner's just about to throw the first ball in. So please get behind the 2 teams. And we are live now as the ball is straight in. And it's Nacho Figueres just turning that ball around. Doesn't get the shot he was looking for there. Mia Cambiaso, lovely turnaround. Looking for the pass up the field. Miguel, just a little belly shot there. Mia Cambiaso, can she get the shot for the first goal of the game? And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Mia Cambiaso, 1-0. And it's going to be a knock-in for Nacho Figueres. Don't forget to clap, scream, and shout. We're going to take a knock-in, guys. Nacho Figueres brings the ball back into play. Looking for Prince Hamza. Mia, first to read onto this one. Can't quite get the turn. She leaves it for Prince Abbas. Abbas under his pony's neck, beautifully ridden off by Nacho Figueres. Mia looking for the pass. She sent up the shot there. Can Miguel Morel get onto this ball? He does nicely. That's a good forehand shot. He leaves it, gets called to leave by Mia. Ploy just does enough to stop it and slow it down. The shot just ricochets off her pony. Mille takes the shot. It's going wide to the left-hand side. Can she keep it in play? I think it's just going to go over the back line, which will be a knock-in for the green team of Ikmah. Nacho Figueres, what has he got here? Brings it in, looking for the pass. Shovels that one up to Prince Hamza. Hamza can't get hold of it. Mille dominating this first chukker early on. Leaves it under the pony's belly. A bit of a scrap there, and she comes away with it on her offside. Mille Cambiasso looking for the pass. Just tops the ball a little bit there. Hamza. Little bit static on the boards there. Mille looking for the pass. Where's her troops? There it is. The lovely shot up, but it's Nacho Figueres. Turns it around. Oh, there's a beautiful shot between the pony's belly. Looking for the long shot. That's looking good from here. Has he got the legs? Has he got the speed? He's going up, but Mille with the backhand opens up her shoulders, sends it up for Miguel Morale. Nice little half swing though. Nacho Figueres. Oh, he can't get the stick there, but Nacho picks it up, turns it around nicely. He's got two green players going in attack. Mille's got to go onto the offside. Gets the backhand, hooked out of it. Can this be the first goal there? Oh, beautiful defense. Mille Cambiasso comes round the backhand. Nacho Figueres between the belly of the horse, and that's it. 1 goal apiece. Great score there from Nacho Figueres. Will be a knock-in for the yellow team. Mille Cambiasso to bring the ball back in. Just waiting for the ball judge to put the ball on the line. As quick as you can, please, to put the ball on the line. Keep this game flowing. Just 2 minutes left of this first period of play. Mille, the huge shot up the arena. The first back in defence. Hamza with a beautiful ride-off, but does nothing to stop Mille Cambiasso. Looking for the shot. Oh, it's straight through. What a goal there from Mille Cambiasso. 2 goals to 1. Nacho getting the ball back into play quickly. Trails by a goal. They've only got 2 chukkers to get themselves into the final. Ploy, she's up here. She's got a very difficult next shot to hit. Is she going to keep it in? No, she just leaves it for Nacho Figueres. That's good team play from there. Mille all over him. Can't quite get hold of it. Nacho spins, turns around on a sixpence on that pony. Sets himself up. Goes around Hamza very nicely. Can Mille get on the near side? Oh, she's done just enough to push it over the back line, but it's wide. Mille bringing it in. Looking for Hamza. Miguel goes back to stay in defence. Just comes off the pony of Abbas. It's... That beautiful meet there from Nacho Figueres. This could be 2-2. Here we have it. Nacho Figueres with the score. How do you reckon it's going so far, Greg? That was a beautiful play.
Well, I tell you what, Mille's on fire, and Nacho, well, he's a thief. He stole that. He picked her pocket, and they had no chance. The approach was perfect from Nacho. 2 apiece, all to play for.
Beautifully scored from Nacho Figueres, but the shot is beautiful from Mille. She sends it right up. Has it got the legs? It looks like it could go all the way, but Nacho's back in defence, shuts it down, turns it around, looks for the pass. Ploy's gone for the pass. She's all alone on this lovely little bay pony. Can she get it on the offside? She does it, doesn't take it off the wall, but it looks like it's going to trickle over, and we've only got a few seconds left before the bell will go to end this first chukker. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the first chukker, we are 2 apiece. Give them a massive round of applause as they go off, and they're going to have a quick pony change and come back in a few moments. What do you reckon so far, Greg? How's it looking?
Well, it's levels, you devils. Mille, she's had some wonderful plays during the course of that chukker. Nacho, of course, the other main professional, is just keeping her at bay at the moment. But I tell you, the game is up for grabs. It's anyone's game. I mean, if you're a betting man, you wouldn't know who to bet, would you?
No, exactly. I have to say, I think that Mille has really dominated and got her team really organised early on. So it's we're going to come back. We're going to change ends, change direction, which we would do after each end of period. And for the main people that haven't ever watched polo before, there's a few simple rules that we will just explain to you that when the player strikes the ball, he creates an imaginary line between him and the ball, which we as polo aficionados call the line or the right of way, which means you cannot come across that line, a bit like pulling out on a motorway. You have to do it safely and correctly. You can hook the stick, Greg. You have to be on the same side, the same speed, do you? Or you can do it at any speed, just be on the right side?
As long as you're on the right side is the main scenario here, and you can't cross over the horse's back, for example. And hooking the stick means is when you put your stick out to prevent the other guy or player from hitting the ball. And you can stop him with your mallet. That's completely legal.
And we also have seen a few players, they play on both sides of the horse. So you can play the ball from anywhere on the horse as long as it's legal. As long as you're not being dangerous with the mallet or you're hitting into a horse, you can play the ball anywhere in front of the horse's neck on the left-hand side, which we call the near side. It's probably the most difficult shot is the near side forehand. But we've seen a few fantastic shots so far. The most predominant shot is on the offside, which is our right-hand side. Most players, or the rule is that you have to be right-handed to play polo so that we don't or avoid any head-on collisions. But just keep your eye out for the players who play it on the left side. That's the most tricky shot that we're going to see. And we've seen some amazing long shots from Mille Cambiasso, especially almost scoring from one end to the other. And the players just getting onto the field now. Going to start this second period.
The clouds have gone. The sun is beating down here. We have I wonder can we get that camel train, which is at the back. I wonder can our cameraman find that. There's a camel train at the back of the arena. I mean, what a spectacular sight. We have in behind, guys, the camel train in behind. Only in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia are you really going to see such a beautiful scene setting. The amazing rock face here, and I'll just stop now because I believe Ben is going to bowl the ball in.
Ben is just about to throw the ball in. He's thrown it towards the Bentleys, towards the Camels, towards the scoreboard, and it's ended up on the stick of Mille Cambiasso. Again, she doesn't get the shot she was looking for. It's going to stay in play. There's the backhand, beautifully executed from Nacho, but Mille turns around on it. Oh, there's a couple of green players. Good defense from them. Nacho brings it away. Nice big shot from him, lofted up into the sky. Mille goes back with a nice ride-off. We'll explain about riding off just in a few moments. But the backhand is good. Nacho goes back. Hard pushed by Abbas. Nacho just got to tuck it through the pony's legs, but he doesn't get it, and it's Abbas who's going to have a little chip shot. But, oh, it's Nacho Figueres for the score. Puts it through on a backhand. 3-2. They take the lead for the first time in this first two chukkers. Mille to bring the ball back into play. Lovely shot, curls it round, up long and to the left, and Prince Abbas is going to push Nacho Figueres hard, makes contact with him. Nice control, Nacho Figueres. Oh, the pass up for Ploy. Been saying, Ploy, she's got one shot. Can she put it through the post? It looks good from here. It's off to the right, and Mille picks up the pieces. Nacho comes in, swoops in, tries to get the shot, but he's turned it around. Mille in front. Oh, it's off the post, but it stays into play. Can Nacho hook the stick? That's what we were talking about just now. Hooking the mallet. Mille brings it away. That's a beautiful defensive play, turning it into attack, but Nacho goes back. Goes onto the near side. The difficult shot. Abbas doesn't get it. Oh, the backhand from Prince Hamza is beautiful, but Mille picks up the pieces on the halfway line. Oh, lovely bit of stick work there from Ploy, setting up her professional player. Nacho Figueres turns around, gets control. Backhand is nice. Is it going to make Ploy? No, it doesn't. It's Prince Hamza. He's looking good from here. Prince Hamza, he's done enough to put it through. 4-2. Give him a massive round of applause. Take a knock in, please.
What a goal from Prince Hamza. He'll be very happy with that one. 4-2, looking good for Dadan. Correction, Ikmah.
Bit of confusion there. We're going to carry on. Continuous play once a goal has been scored. Lovely lofted shot up the arena, and it's Prince Abbas going for the shot. Has he got the next shot? He's got to stay on. Oh, it just comes off his pony's legs and trickles wide to the right-hand side. They're certainly getting used to the arena surface and how they're striking the ball, Greg. It's really heating up now, and you can see the passion and the desire for these two teams to get themselves into tomorrow's big final. Oh, a lovely backhand there, but the first to turn on a beautiful pony was Nacho Figueres. Abbas checks up on the nice grey. Turns it around. Oh, good skills from him. This is beautiful. Setting up his players now. Can Miguel get hold of it? But no, it's Mia Cambiasso. She takes the reins, doesn't get the shot she wants. She can't get back to it on the near side. Nacho Figueres, Ploy's gone for the pass. She's going to go up on the near side, but it is Prince Abbas with a backhand called off it by Mia. Beautiful turn from Nacho Figueres again, waiting for Prince Hamza. Ploy is up there for the pass. He's going to go for the big long drive. Just catches a bit of the dirt, but it's going to be right in front of the goal for a bit of defending here, Mia. And Prince Abbas come away with it. Mia taking it to the boards. Switches to the near side. Nacho just has to yield off that, give her the right of way. Ploy on the offside, takes it under her pony's belly. She's got the goals in her sight. That's a beautiful shot from her. It doesn't have the legs though. And it's going to be Abbas takes it over his own back line. Going to be a knock-in for Dadan. Greg with just 50 seconds left. 4-2. Looking pretty good for the green shirts of Ikmah.
It's going to be hard work for Dadan now. They got to get a move on. They got to score here and then get another quick one. Anyway, here we go.
Ploy leaves it for Nacho. Turns around. Prince Hamza going up for the pass, but Mia reads it well. He's going to have to go the near side, but the backhand is good. Oh, it's met nicely from Nacho Figueres. The ball's in the middle of the field for Prince Abbas, but he leaves it there for Ploy. Ploy with a beautiful shot. Can she get it through? No, the backhand's good. It looks like Prince Hamza for the score. 5-2. Really dominating now, and with only 10 seconds left. I think that's all she's going to be written for these first two chukkers. May have time for just one quick knock-in, but that will end the first two chukkers with Ikmah running out 5-2 against Dadan, as we're going to have a quick pony change. Greg, how's the format? You spoke about the round robin. What have we got coming?
We have, next up, we have Dadan will stay on the field. Ikmah will sit down for two chukkers, and Dadan will next play AlUla, featuring that man, Adolfo Cambiasso. So, well, Chris, I have to say, what a performance by His Royal Highness Prince Hamza bin Abbas. 2 goals. He'll be going away happy whatever happens today.
No,
happy days.
They really gelled well, didn't they, Greg? And I think Nacho really, it was a tale of two chukkers that really, the first chukker was dominated by Dadan, and then all of a sudden the green shirts of Ikmah came out, firing on all cylinders. A couple of quick goals really put them in good stead, but now coming on the field, the man himself, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Adolfo Cambiasso, just warming up, while the green shirts are changing their ponies to come back on the field. So you're talking about the round robin, Greg, 5-2, so they'll take the net goals of 3 going forwards. So
correct.
If they win this next 2 chukkers, that means they go into the final. Is that correct?
More or less. I believe that's the way it is. They'll be home and hose as far as the final is concerned, or at least the place in the final. But we'll see what they do against the great one. Playing along with Clarinda and Abdul Motion. Pardon?
So coming onto the field, AlUla, and we are playing Dadan versus AlUla. So Mia, it's a daddy-daughter scenario with Adolfo versus Mia. And the yellow shirts of Dadan really need to win these 2 chukkers to have any chance of getting through to the finals.
So dad against daughter. It's a family affair, you could say. Fantastic. Where else would you see it? Only here at the Richard Mille AlUla Desert Polo Classic. It's superb.
So we were touching base a little bit earlier, Greg. We had a couple of incidences there where the 2 players, they can ride off, they can bump each other out of the way to try and claim the right to strike the ball. We saw a great play there with Nacho Figueres. He just waited his time. The player who had the ball on their offside, which is the right-hand side, just about to hit it, he just comes in. But the rules are you have to hit shoulder to shoulder. at the right angle so it's safe. The main rules of polo is about safety. But as long as the two players make shoulder-to-shoulder contact, you can push them over and ride them off.
And at the same speed, I believe, Chris, as well. Is that right?
Yeah,
that's the way it goes.
Correct.
If you have the same speed, shoulder-to-shoulder, and you get in there, and your horse, you'll tell me more than that, your horse will help out in a lot of occasions. Very good mares will get in there, won't they, and push.
Yeah, they absolutely love it. But, well, the two teams are on the field. I think we're going to do a quick introduction, aren't we, Greg?
Right, guys, I'm going to introduce the teams again. You've already heard of the Dadan team, but I will call them again. But just for the sake of the AlUla supporters, any AlUla supporters here, guys? They're playing their first checker. We have two ladies to my right. Surely there's more than AlUla players here, or AlUla people here watching. Right, for Dadan, we have again His Royal Highness Prince Abbas bin Ali. Come forward, sir. He's talking to Mia. Come on, sir. Right out, please. At number 2, we have Miguel Morel. And at number 3, introduction already, Mia Cambiaso. Right, for AlUla. Playing at number 1, we have Abdul Mohsen Al-Kaher. Big hand, guys. Come on, get behind AlUla. It's your home team. At number 2, Clarinda Tija Darmadi. I'm playing at number 3, the man himself, Adolfo Cambiaso. Good luck to all of them. May the polo gods be with you all. Into it, Chris. Away you go.
So, here we are at the tees, starting off these two chuckers. Ben Turner just waiting for the camera crew to make their way, exit the field before we start. Just wait for the press to get out of the arena unless they want to join in.
Two guys in the arena taking photographs when the players are about to play. Goodness me, guys, come on. Use your brain.
So the field is clear. We are ready to start this. The ball is in. Straight away, Prince Abbas. Clarinda going in for the hook. Oh, she's done brilliantly well. Defended beautifully, and the ball has gone wide off the pony. The brilliant defense there from Clarinda straight away. So Adolfo will be bringing this ball back into play from the back line. Looking for Clarinda. He's hit a lovely shot up the field. Clarinda, she's all the way in front. She's only got to tap it through for the first goal. Clarinda for the first goal of the game. Here we go. Give her a big round of applause. AlUla take the lead, 1-0. Mia to bring it back in. Beautiful goal, Clarinda. First time here in the desert and the first goal for her team. Mia. Beautiful shot. Oh, just comes off the backside of Adolfo's horse. And she picks up the pieces. Adolfo turns it around nicely. Looking for his two players. Nice shot up the arena. Oh, it's fallen. Beautiful for Abdul Mohsen. Adolfo from distance. High and lofted. And it looks good from here, but I don't know. It looks like it was wide to the right-hand side. So no goal there. Get the ball on the back line as quick as you can, please, goal judge, so we can get this game going. Mia to bring it back in. Miguel going up for the pass, but it's Adolfo cleaning up at the back. Turns it around, looking for Clarinda. The shot is good. Straight into the center. We've got two blues against one yellow. Mia just goes over it on the near side, but picks up the pieces. Takes it to the boards. Two yellows in defense. Got to get past the goat. Adolfo's going to read this one nicely. Oh, he just fakes the big shot. Looking for Clarinda up for the pass. He's going to take it all the way. Adolfo Cambiaso tucks it inside. He's just got the ball to put through the goal. It comes off the pony. And there it is. Goal number 2. 2-0. They lead. What have Dadan got left in the tank, Greg? They've got to get a move on with this, haven't they?
Hard work in the opening chucker.
Mia with a lovely shot. That could go all the way. Oh, it looks good, but it's just wide to the left-hand side. End-to-end stuff. A Dormosen looking for the pass. It's up. Miguel with the backhand. He doesn't quite get hold of it. Dormosen doesn't get the shot he was looking for. And Mille is back to turn it around, trying to rally her troops. She goes to the little chip shop. The pass is good for Prince Abbas, but he's got to get past Adolfo. Oh, beautifully hooked out of it by Adolfo and sends it back with interest. And it's looking good from here. Ladies and gentlemen, what a bit of magic there from Adolfo Cambiasso, straight through the posts. 3-0.
Chris, that was from inside his own halfway line with an arena polo ball. Incredible.
Well, that's why he is the all-time greatest. Adolfo, the backhand. Mohusen. Abdul takes it to the boards. That's beautiful play from him. He switches to the near side, doesn't get the shot he was looking for. Prince Abbas, can he send it back? Mia's going to come and try and help him. She reads it well, gets past Dad. It's Mille Cambiasso for the shot, straight through, but no, it's wide to the left-hand side.
Oh, Chris, she went for the Hollywood shot there. She was clear. She stole it off her dad, and well, oh.
It was close, I have to say. Shaved that left-hand post as Adolfo brings it back. Lofted high into the wind, but it's looking like it's going to go wide to the left. That was even longer. 54 seconds left of this opening chukker of this second part of the round robin. Mille to bring it back in, just waiting for Clorinda to get back onto the field. Prince Abbas looking for the pass. There it is. Oh, this could go all the way. Oh, my word. Mille Cambiasso. Whatever you can do, Dad, she can do better. And she just did, Greg.
That was absolutely sensational. Guys, come on, I want a bit more attitude from you here. We're looking at amazing polo, the best in the world, and you're standing around and, well, come on, help us out here. Thank you.
Nice little pass up the arena. Yeah, it's Prince Abbas, but he's just hit it towards the boards. It nearly went out of play, but Mia's going to pick up the pieces. Can they get the first shot up the arena? Is Mille onto the boards? Settles it down, looks at where the goal is, doesn't get the shot she wants, but she's backed up really well. There goes the first bell. And that will be chukker, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the first chukker. I'm going to blow your whistle, maybe. So AlUla in the lead by 2 goals, 3-1 as the players will go off. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, give them a massive round of applause. We've got the best players in the world giving you some great entertainment and some exciting polo here. Quick pony change, and we'll be right back. All to play for still, though, Greg.
It surely is, but did you notice something there, Chris? Adolfo is using that long ball to send up there to use to find Clorinda, or indeed Dormosen. And Clorinda, with her first goal, that will settle her nerves. That will give her a lot of confidence playing with a great one.
Well, she's a very experienced player. She's played high goal in England and all over the world, so she knows exactly where to be at the right time. And that pinpoint perfect pass, as you would say, Greg, thank you very much, was the length of the field, put it right in front of the posts, and she just tucks it away for the first goal of the game.
I'm just talking about Clorinda. She's a great advocate of ladies polo around the world, ladies and gentlemen, and especially in England, where her Semper Antigas team play. Very famous team there. They played in the High Goal in the Warwickshire Cup. In fact, she plays out of the Cirencester Park Polo Club and played with both Barto and Heta Castagnola in that event. Also, she's a great advocate of children's polo, getting the grassroots, Chris, which is a necessity in the game, to get the youngsters playing, to bring them forward, give them confidence, let them show their skills and their ability going forward into the future, and maybe become one day another Cambiasso. Who knows?
No, exactly, quite right. It's what we need for the sport from the grassroots up. So it's great to have people like that involved all the time. We're just waiting for a few of the players, just changing their ponies, getting the tack right. It's all about the safety of the players. Obviously, when they come onto the field, they're on some strange ponies. But what a great organisation we've got here. I think we've got Rodolfo Ducosta's organised the ponies superbly well and put on this great event. You see, it's Ben Turner's first time out here in the desert, and he's umpired all over the world. It's one of the best umpires we've got in England. Does the 22-goal polo, so he's very experienced, knows everything there is to know about polo and the rules. So if there's any questions we need to ask, I'm sure he'll be happy to tell us what's going on.
He knows the time of day when it comes to umpiring, that's for sure. Absolutely. We're not too far off. Just waiting on who we got. We have 3 Navy players out there. We have AlUla are there. Just waiting on one more on Miguel, and we'll be underway.
So if the 2 teams could line up in the center, they're going to change ends. So the yellow shirts of Dadan are going from our left to right. And they're trailing by 2 goals. But as we saw in that first period, things change in a matter of moments. And they always do. Turner throws the ball in. Mia picks it up. Miguel with a long shot. What a great pass up to Mia Cambiasso. She gets a little backhand in, leaves it. Prince Abbas fakes the backhand, turns it round. That's good play from him. Shovels it in front of Adolfo. Adolfo on the near side. Doesn't get the shot he wants. Oh, it's Prince Abbas doing well there, but Adolfo brings it out. Avoids the stick of Miguel. Now he's looking for the pass. There it is. Up, high, and all the way. Stop it. Oh, my word. Oh, off the post. Word. Can you believe it? Mia. The backhand is good. Abdul Mohsen. Stuck a little bit on the boards here. Clarinda bringing it out of play. Turning it around. Abdul Mohsen. Leaving it for Adolfo. Tells his troops to clear the little shot. Shoveled it in front of the goal. Prince Abbas brings it away. Oh, he's on a racehorse here. Here he goes. Oh, it's beautiful from Prince Abbas. Bringing it right in front of the post. Can he get this goal? He's desperate to score it. And he's only gone and done it, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a massive round of applause. They're right back in the mix now. 3 goals to 2. Beautiful attacking play. Really well defended. And they turn it on its nose and get the score. Well deserved there. But straight away, Adolfo from distance. Oh, he can do it from anywhere he wants. And it just goes wide to the left-hand side.
Do you notice there, Chris? He's putting a spin on the ball. He's bending it around and is floating in towards the goal. First one hit the post. That was just out to the left-hand side. Here we go.
Super talented. They can make this ball go exactly where they want at any given moment. They can put any shape on it. Lovely play there. Prince Abbas steals it away from Adolfo. He is on fire on this great pony. Shuts it down, turns it around. Oh, the hook looked good. Adolfo turns it around again. Hard pushed. Prince Abbas. Adolfo. Looking for the pass. Where's Clarinda? Oh, it's up and high and it's going to go wide. But look at that. It's got to be 150 yards. Drilled it high above the heads. 2 minutes 40 on the clock. Still 3 goals to 2. Up, high. Is it going to stay in? It does nicely. Adolfo goes back in defense. Turns it around. Clarinda goes to the pass. She's calling for the shot. Oh, it's up in there in front of her. Clarinda, she's on it. Oh, the bounce is a bit mean for her. The next shot is going to be good. Oh, she's done fantastically well. Mia on the backhand. Defends it beautifully. 2 Blues player. Straight past them. Mia, the pass. Abbas on it. Mia. We got 2 yellows in attack. Adolfo. Out of the way, she says. Mia Cambiasso, the next shot to make it 3. Oh, yeah, oh, it's off the post. Still in play. Adolfo picks up the pieces, brings it back. The pony helps him out nicely. Prince Abbas, the backhand is good. Adolfo, he's got 2 players in attack. Oh, I thought Mia was going to hook him out of it, but the ball trickles over the back line for a knock-in for the yellow shirts of Dadan.
How unlucky was that? Off the post for the equaliser, my word. They're going for it here. They still have time, though.
Minute and a half, like you say. We still have time. 1 more goal puts it into a draw situation. Mia called for the big shot. She sends it up. Abbas going up there with Adolfo Cambiasso. The ride-off on the grey is good, but Adolfo tricks him out of it. Says, see you later. Here we go with Adolfo from distance. Sends the ball up, but once again, really punishing that goal. Thank God they're not all going through because it's an onslaught from Adolfo. Mia brings it in. Abdulmohsen can't quite get hold of it, and Mia, she's got one shot, but Dad's going to ruin her afternoon. The hook and the backhand is good. Clarinda turns first. She's got the pony. Has she got the skills? But it's Prince Abbas going back with the hook. Oh, she avoids the hook. The pony helps her out. Abbas, Adolfo Cambiasso right in front of goal. It's got to be 1, 2, 3, straight through for the score. 4-2 in favour of AlUla with only 30 seconds-ish left to go.
It's going to be difficult now. 2 goals behind, half a minute on the clock. Wow.
I'll tell you what this is going to do. It's going to make the second 2 chukkers going to be exciting because it's a basically semi-final shootout in this next period after this. But Mia brings it back into play. Clarinda going for the backhand. Adolfo for the pass. Abdulmohsen going up here. One shot. This should do it. He's got time. He's got 10 seconds. One shot through the post. He's only gone and done it, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a massive round of applause. What a score. 5-2 as the clock runs down. That will end the 4th chukker, or the second period of this round robin, with AlUla running out the winners. 5-2. Puts them in good stead, Greg.
Absolutely. 3 goals in the bag, as you say. And now the big one, Chris, for today's opening games, we will have in our next game, Ikmah will play AlUla. So, Ikmah winning their first game, their 4 chukkers, or rather their first 2 chukkers rather, and then AlUla winning their first 2. So it's all to play for, isn't it, mate?
Exactly. 5-2. The first game was 5-2 as well. So they're all level. They're all square going into this. So these next 2 chukkers, this is a straight semi-final, basically shootout to see who goes through to tomorrow's finals.
Rodolfo Ducos down there. Of course, former very good player himself. 6 or 7 goals was Rodolfo, Chris?
He was one of the best 6-goal players. He dominated medium goal polo in England for many years. And we've had quite a few battles, so I know him very well on and off the field.
He's in charge of getting everything sorted with the horses and does an amazing job in doing so. It's no easy task, I can tell you, getting them all here and getting them all sorted for the players coming in from all over the world. So well done, Rodolfo, as the players come out for the final 2 chukkers of our opening game here, or opening games rather, in the Richard Mille AlUla Desert Polo. We've seen some wonderful goals so far, some wonderful plays by all concerned. Long may it continue. This is great stuff.
No, it really is. And here we have Ikmah coming back onto the field. Nacho Figueres just getting a few troops, getting a bit of support from the crowd. He needs it. A bit of high-fiving. Here we go. How's it going, Nacho? Are you enjoying yourself so far? What's your prediction on this game now? It's going to be a tough one. I agree with you. But if anyone can put it out of the bag, it's going to be you, young man. Here we have it. The challenge has been set, Adolfo. Down to you. Clarinda back on her pony. Getting the right size mallet. It's crucial. Don't want to be going over the top of it.
Looks like we're all set, Chris. We have Ikmah and AlUla.
So when the 2 teams, if you could line up, we're going to, we've already introduced both the teams, so we don't really need to do another introduction. We're going to get the 2 teams. They're going to line up in the center. Ben Turner's get this last 2 chukkers underway. Here we go, a bit of showmanship. We love it here, Nacho Figueres.
Great gesture from Nacho, saying hello to the young boys and girls here on the side. Good on you, Nacho. Well done. That'll make their day for a very long time. Happy days.
So the blue team starting, shooting right to left. Like we said, this is it, the semi-final. Whoever wins this will be finding themselves in the main final, and the runners-up will go to the subsidiary. The ball is in straight away. Hamza. The ball stolen off him. Nacho Figueres, the near side next shot. That's the most tricky shot. But Clarinda with the nice open backhand, setting up Abdulmohsen. He's scored a couple of cracking goals. Oh, but he's just gone over the top of that one, leaving it for Nacho Figueres, looking for the shot. Passes over for Ploy. Adolfo. Ploy going in. Trying to hook his mallet, can't quite get it. Abdulmaholsen. This is going to be Chaka number 1 with the score straight through. Abdulmaholsen, 1-0.
And again, Chris, it's that long ball, that long pass, sending it up to the front door for the number 1 or number 2 player.
Well, he's got eyes everywhere. The vision of a god just sees where his players are at all times and sends the pass up, and Nacho brings it back. And once again, Adolfo reads it very well. Pony just has a little bit of a stumble, and from distance, the ball is teed up. But it looks like he's going to trickle over the back line for another knock-in. Nacho to bring it in. Still plenty of time left in this first chukker of the last period of this round robin. Nacho looking for his players, doesn't quite reach Ploy. I think it might get onto her mallet. Oh, the Pony just gives it a little kick forwards, encouraging her to get hold of this shot. But it's Adolfo again. The shot off the Pony gets another bite of the cherry, but it's Nacho Figueres going back in defence. Turning it around, Ploy calling for the pass. What a steal there from Abdulmaholsen. Is he going to make it 2 for 2? Oh, he's just got over the top of it. The backhand. It's not good. Clorinda, she gets stolen out of it by Nacho Figueres. Nacho gets the snapshot away, but Adolfo there back at the halfway mark to pick up the pieces. Adolfo bides his time, looks where the posts are, goes for the shot. Nacho can't pick it out of the air, but it's wide to the right-hand side. Oh, that was exciting stuff. Abdulmaholsen, he's a goal-scoring machine.
What a steal. Almost got there.
So Abdulmaholsen getting a hold of that ball, turning it around. He is on fire this afternoon. Leaves it there, Ploy with a little backhand, but Adolfo's going to turn around. He's going to pinch the ball. Oh, unlucky there for Prince Hamza. Can't quite get hold of it, and Adolfo looks from distance, puts it over to the left-hand side. Just 1 goal been scored so far. A little bit tentative to start off with. It's going to heat up. Nacho from distance. Straight there for Clorinda. She's right in front of the post. She doesn't get the shot she's looking for. And it's picked up, saved by Nacho Figueres. The ball just in a little bit of a hole. Settles it down, tees the ball up. And there's a lovely strike up the field for Prince Hamza. Can he get hold of this? He needs to get himself on the scoreboard. Adolfo comes in to ruin his afternoon. But it's Nacho Figueres. Takes it out of... Oh, he's hooked out of it. You can't get past him. Oh, it's outrageous. Adolfo settles it down, looks for the pass. There it is, the big shot. It's looking good, but just doesn't find the post this time again.
Well, he showed all his wily skills in that play against Figueres, didn't he now, Chris? Wow.
Well, it's just annoying, isn't it? Because you think you've got the ball, you think you've got past him, and then the reach, the hook comes, and they steal the ball. 1 minute 30 on the clock. Nacho with the pass up. Ploy on the near side. That's a beautiful shot from her, but Adolfo steals it around again. Adolfo under his Pony's neck. Abdulmaholsen going up for the pass. Oh, it's a beautiful shot again. He's just finding it a little bit tricky to get it through the post on the left-hand side. He's had some great shots from distance, but just 1 goal on the board. Nacho Figueres bringing it back in. Where's his troops? Prince Hamza looking for the pass. Clorinda with a cheeky little backhand, but it's going to be Nacho to come back and pick up the pieces. Nacho Figueres is going to shoot from distance. Lovely shot from him, but once again off to the left-hand side. I think it may stay in. It's going to stay in the play, and Adolfo just brings it around, turns it on a sixpence, takes it to the boards. Ploy, she's just got a mind out of his way. Give a little gap and a bit of space for the shot. That's a bit more like it from Adolfo, but this time it's over to the left-hand side. 30-odd seconds left to play in this opening chukker of the third period. We call it the 5th chukker here, though. Nacho Figueres got to get himself on the scoreboard. Nacho sizing up the shot. Beautiful shot from distance. Just gets a bit of slice on the ball, and it's going to trickle over the right-hand side with just 15 seconds left on the clock. Adolfo is going to take his time. He's already leading by 1-0. Just enough time for 1 big shot. It's going to settle it down, tee it up. 1 more shot, and here we go from distance. Adolfo. The little pass is there. Nacho Figueres can pick it up, but there we have it. That ends the 5th chukker with AlUla in the lead. 1-0. The Ponies are going to go and get changed. Give him a massive round of applause. Greg, what's your prediction so far on this one?
Well, I tell you what, you'd be a brave man to predict it at the moment. 1 in favour of AlUla. But this Ikmah team, we've seen what they did in their opening 2 checkers and, well, against the Dadan team. And so, well, it's up for grabs. Quite simple. 1 more checker to play. It is anyone's game.
No, exactly. As soon as those shots, we've had some shots to the left, shots to the right from distance. If they start going through, we're going to have plenty of goals, plenty of goal action.
I'll tell you something, Chris. I'm really impressed with Abdul Mohsen, who's just, well, he's in there stealing the ball. He's hustling. He's going to go. He scored a couple already, if I'm not mistaken. And you know, Clorinda as well, in her defensive plays, has been incredible.
No, exactly. He's having the game of his life. Really found his feet, settled in nicely, really getting to grips with the ponies and the ball and reading the game. Putting himself, most of the time in Polo, is putting himself in the right place at the right time, and he seems to be doing that superbly well.
And Ploy is getting stuck in there along with His Royal Highness Prince Hamza, well, he's going for it big time.
Absolutely. The players look like they've remounted. Just waiting for a few of the balls to be cleared from the arena. Start the 6th and final chukker of this first round robin match between AlUla and Ikmah.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1 more round robin after this, the same scenario as we've just seen. 1 more chukker to play here. Next up, we have Bentley, Budget, and Richard Mille in our 2nd round robin of the afternoon. So get your voices ready for that one also. Whoever you support, get behind them, please. But we have 5 minutes on the clock, 1 goal in favour of AlUla, all to play for, Mr. Hyde.
It certainly is. Here he comes, the man of the moment, Abdul Mohsen. Back on the field, the 2 teams, they're going to change ends. Umpire Ben Turner going to line the 2 teams up, throw the ball in. They try and keep a little gap, so they've got a decent gap for the ball to be thrown in, and that's beautiful. Straight into the mix. Clorinda, it's Nacho Figueres. He's hungry for a score. Now this is more like it from him. Oh, he avoids the hook. Oh, it's 1-2 in the air. Nacho Figueres, 1 goal apiece. It's game on.
The perfect start to this last checker in favour of the Ikmah team, and Figueres on the board, 1 apiece.
And look at that. He's pointing to the crowd. He's done it for them. He's done it for you. He's done it for all of us and those watching around the world live on Polo Line TV. It's Adolfo Cambiasso from distance. Don't you dare. Oh, it's just wide to the right-hand side. When that ball starts moving, it really does travel, especially left to right. Figueres to bring it back in. Ball just in a bit of a hole. Clorinda turns for the pass from Adolfo Cambiasso in front of the crowd now. The pony beautifully turned around. Nice and safe from him. The shot is good, but wide to the left-hand side. It's 1 goal apiece.
I tell you, Chris, he's peppering the goal. He just can't get it down the middle, can he?
He's absolutely peppering it. But I reckon in the last couple of minutes, we're going to see some real solid action from these pros. That's Nacho to bring it back in from the back line. He's lofted that one high, and it's going to go wide to the right-hand side. I think the players maybe keep a bit more control of the ball, keep the ball down, maybe set up some passes, get the number 1 involved, because they can score, and when they get hold of the ball, as we've seen previously, they are bandits in front of the posts. Adolfo brings it in. Clorinda looking for the pass. There we have it. Short right. That's the play. Nacho goes back in defense. Clorinda, she's claiming that right of way. She can't get hold of it. Oh, the whistle has gone. What is the umpire going to decide here? So we have a foul against the green team. We're going to have a hit from the 25-yard line for the blue shirts of AlUla. 25 yards, undefended penalty for the blue shirts. Clorinda, she maintained her right of way. She got on the line. Nacho Figueres, he couldn't come in there and play that shot, so it's going to be a hit to the blue shirts.
He thought he'd be a bit cheeky there, Chris, didn't he?
A 25-yard hit. Yes, that's it. Yep, right there. Who is going to take this penalty? It's 1 goal apiece. They need to get this goal.
Well, guess who? Oh, he's Abdul Mohsen. Wow.
So the pressure is on. The nerves of steel. Abdulmahosen settles the pony down, canters around, bit of a pre-swing. Here we go. The shot is good, but he doesn't catch it right. It's off to the right-hand side. The pressure just a little bit too much for him. He's had a couple of great goals, but that one wasn't to be. So a lucky let-off there for Ikmah as Nacho Figueres brings it in. Can he turn it around? The shot just comes off the toe of the mallet, but he's opened the pony now. Adolfo on the near side. Adolfo's going for the foul. He's not going to get it there, and the ball trickles over wide to the left-hand side. Trying to put a bit of pressure on the umpire. They need to get the fouls. They're not going to get it, though. Open polo is what we like to see, and Adolfo brings it in. He's well within distance here. Up and high, and no, my word, don't you dare, is it in? Oh, the goal judge, he's cruel to him. He's called it wide to the left.
Oh, Chris, that had to be a foot 10, well, whatever, 20 millimeters, centimeters even.
It looked pretty good from here, but the goal judge is well positioned, and they're good at what they do. They know how to call the game. Nacho looking for the pass. That's a bit more like it. Short pass. Adolfo picks it up, goes for the long shot from distance. It's 1 goal apiece still with only 1 minute 55 seconds-ish on the clock. Nacho to bring it back in. Ploy and Prince Hamza, they need to get a set play going here. Big open space here to the left-hand side. That's better from Nacho. Picks the ball up, pokes it out in front of the horse's head, and there, the little shot to the boards right in front of the crowd. Get behind these players. Give them a cheer there for Nacho Figueres on the near side. Trickles over the back line. Pretty difficult, though. When the ball is stuck to the side, though, Greg, really difficult to get that angled shot to get it towards the goals. Adolfo sizing it up once more. From distance. Avoids the ponies. It's going to be Clorinda to try and keep it into play. It's on the back line. She keeps it into play, but it's Nacho spinning around on it. Figueres. We've got 3 against 1 now. Nacho. Oh, he avoids the hook beautifully from Abdulmahosen. He can't quite get hold of it. It's Adolfo. Tries to get it on the near side backhand. The pony kicks it forwards, but he's going to get the pass off the pony over the back line. It's kept in by Ploy. That's good play from her. Clorinda's on the offside. Clorinda again, but it's Nacho. Picks up the pieces. She couldn't keep the momentum going. It's Nacho Figueres. The near side. There it is. It's good. Oh, I thought it was through. Oh, he really needed that. There's 30 seconds left to play. It's only 1-1.
The next goal will win it, Chris. Absolutely.
And what do we do in this scenario? Because they both won 5-2. It's 1 goal apiece. How do we call it? Do we play on sudden death or a penalty shootout? We're going to have to find out. The ball is up there for Nacho Figueres. He's on top of the ball. He can't get hold of it, but he manages to turn around beautifully. Abdulmahosen comes in, spoils his afternoon. Adolfo from distance. He's got 4 seconds left. I don't think there's going to be enough time, but Abdulmahosen, can he get hold of it? No. And there we have the end of the 6th chukker with the score 1 goal apiece. We're going to have to find out what we're going to do with this because all the teams are tied. How do we handle it? Ben, what's your call on this one? Are we going to have a quick penalty shootout maybe? A couple of shots from the 15-yard line, 1 shot each, see who goes through. Maybe that's the best decision. So we're going to have a quick penalty shootout to see who goes through from the 15-yard line maybe. Ben, are you going to go onto the field to adjudicate this? Yes, he is. The umpire's making his way down.
Well, what a situation we have, ladies and gentlemen, after all of that polo, all of that wonderful play and shots on goal from both sides. We are down to this. It's the first time, if I'm not mistaken, in the history of the tournament, I know it's 4 years, but they're going to have a penalty shootout to see who goes forward. Happy days.
Happy days indeed. So Rodolfo Docos coming out with the balls. They're going to go from the 15-yard line. Ben Turner from the 15-yard line. It might look simple, but that ball really does travel you. It's like hitting a golf drive, Greg. If you don't catch it just right, it's off and into the trees, and you're searching for it.
You know, mate, you've been there on numerous occasions.
Well, I've missed a few of them as well, I can tell you. So, who is going to be taking the penalties? Looks like it is Adolfo Cambiasso. Hits it straight through for the score. 1-0 at the moment.
Is this going to be a sudden death, Chris? First player to miss?
We're going to let Ben Turner adjudicate this.
I see.
Not too sure just yet.
I see.
3 each, 1 player. Each player takes 1 penalty. Perfecto. Thank you. So, HRH. Prince Hamza for Ikmah from the 15-yard line. What's he got? Too easy. Straight through. 1 goal apiece. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Who is up next for AlUla? It is going to be Abdulmohsen bin Sami. Makes it look easy. There we go. Give him a massive round of applause. Really putting the pressure on for Ikmah in the green shirts. It's going to be Ploy bin Saying. 15 yards. Pressure is on Ikmah. Nice, gentle stroke of the ball, and it's straight through for 2 goals apiece. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, get behind these 2 teams. It's now a sudden death shootout.
Chris, if this is pressure, if this isn't pressure, I don't know what is.
Well, this is it. This is to get into the final. So whatever's going through these players' minds, but we've got Clorinda now to go 3 for 3. Clorinda, she's hit it through. It's 3 goals apiece. We have 1 player left to go. It is all on this man's shoulders, Nacho Figueres. If he gets this, we're all squared, so they're going to bring the penalty back to the 25-yard line. That's where it gets tricky. Makes it look easy. It's 3 goals apiece. Still sudden death now from the 25-yard line. Adolfo Cambiasso going to be the first to take it for the blue shirts of AlUla.
Chris, you're out there. You're looking at the goal. You're 25. First of all, you're 15. Now you're 25. Big difference, although just 10 meters. It's a huge difference with the stroke. Is that right?
So Adolfo from the 25-yard line. Oh, he's missed it to the right-hand side. So it really is a sudden death shootout now. Who in the green shirts is going to be taking this penalty to put them into the final of the Mille AlUla Desert Polo? Abdul. Prince Hamza. He's hit it from distance, but he's followed suit wide to the right-hand side. 4 goals apiece is the score at the moment. Abdulmohsen needs to get this to stand a chance to progress tomorrow. Hits it well, boy, he's towed it off to the left-hand side. That's the difference, Greg. Like you said, 15 yards, just poke it through. 25 yards, you've got to give it a bit of a hit, and that's when the ball starts traveling left and right all over the place. As we've just seen, even the best in the world can miss it from 25 yards.
Pressure's on still here, guys. Wow.
Ploy bin Saying to take the lead. Canters the pony around, settles it down, has a practice swing. Umpire calls play. Oh, and it's just gone wide to the right again, so really proving to be difficult. Oh, it is real sudden death polo, this. And now Clorinda to take the reins for the 3rd shot from the 25-yard line for AlUla.
Could this be the winner? No pressure.
So Clarinda, she's hit it from 25 yards. Has it got the legs to go through the goal? Come on, give it a bit of a ball.
Oh.
It stopped just short on the line. Can you believe it?
It's inches away.
Inches away. So, this is it. Nacho Figueres, sudden death. If he puts it through, they're in the final. If he puts it through, ladies and gentlemen, give him a massive round of applause. I don't know what to say if he doesn't, but Nacho Figueres, the man of the moment. Can he put it through? Quiet, please. Oh, my word, he's missed it to the right-hand side. The confidence was there, the stroke was there, the power was there, but just inches again to the right. So, sudden death from the 25. Could be here all night.
I hope they have the floodlights getting ready to warm up here, Chris. I tell you what, we could be here till 12 o'clock this evening, the way these guys are going at the moment.
They've all had a practice now, though, Greg, so they know which way to hit. They know which way to bring the horse. So who is going to be taking these sudden death penalties? The first for AlUla is going to be Abdul Muhsin. There it is, the shot. Oh, it's off to the left again. One to the right, one to the left, one a bit short.
We have drama in AlUla. Wow, happy days again. Fantastic.
Big drama. Prince Hamza. The shot is good. That looks great. There we have it. The green shirts of Ikmah have run out the winners and a sudden death penalty shootout. Give them a massive round of applause for Prince Hamza, Ploy bin Saying, and Nacho Figueres.
Absolutely fantastic. Well done, sir. He scored a couple earlier, and he was right on the mark on that one, down the middle, just out to the left-hand side, a little snuck in the left-hand post. Bullseye. Congratulations, Ikmah.
So give him a round of applause as Nacho Figueres comes round. Congratulate the green shirts of Ikmah. They're into tomorrow's final.
Well, Chris, what an opening games, well, few games in our competition here. And sudden death, well, it was up for grabs for all of them. And at the end of the day, it was Ikmah who came out on top.
It just goes to show how difficult those penalties are, Greg. It doesn't matter if you can shoot from 100 yards and put it through the post. When the pressure's on and you're 25 yards, it's all to play for.
Even for the great one.
So we're just going to take a quick short break with Polo Line TV. We're going to have a few adverts. We'll be back in a few moments. grateful to be joined here by one of today's winners, Polo your first time playing here in AlUla. You're through to the final. How does it feel to be here playing for, what's the team name? Ikmah. So how was your experience just now?
It's really good. I mean, I've barely played stand polo and everything, but it's such a good experience overall. Everything, the hospitality here, everyone here is so friendly and so nice and so professional. Feel very honored to be here.
It's an amazing setup, isn't it? And you guys really, you put on a great performance. The first two chukkers, you were down by a goal or two, and then you came back strong with your professional Nacho Figueres. You guys really linked up well to win that first game, 5-2. You went into the second two chukkers, which was basically a semi-final, and it goes to a penalty shootout. How did that feel?
It was really exciting. Like, it was quite nerve-wracking.
I've hit a few penalty shots myself, so I know exactly how it feels, especially when it gets tight. You almost want it to be like you're winning 4-2, and you go, it doesn't matter if I miss it. But you guys did fantastically well. But what a great result that you got yourself into the final. How are you feeling for tomorrow's game?
Really excited and nervous at the same time, but nervous is good. So
nerves are always great. So it's great to have you here talking with us. We're going to carry on with the next matches. Are you going to be up here?
From here, we'll be watching. Yeah.
Watching from here. So it's great to have you. So thanks very much. welcome back. I'm joined here with the president of FIP, Piero Gillier. Piero, so you've come here, this is your first time in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, here at AlUla. I know that you've been to some pretty spectacular places. I met you in Samaritz many years ago, which is also a fantastic setting. But what's your first impressions of AlUla and the Richard Mille Desert Polo?
It's very unique, and the setting, the nature, and so I was really impressed. I was overwhelmed when I came here.
And what's your first impression of the polo? So we've seen 6 chukkers, a round robin, bit of a strange format, but it was very close, very tight matches. What's your first impression of the polo?
I hope that this is the start of great polo in Saudi Arabia, and we hope very much that Saudi Arabia will get more involved into the World Polo Association, and the next venue will be the qualification for the World Arena Polo Championship in the United States, which will take place here in Saudi Arabia next spring, and I really hope that this will be the start of a lot of tournaments in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. As far as settings go, though, you've been to Argentina, Palermo, Samaritz, in front of this amazing venue. Have you been to many better places than this?
Yeah, I've never seen such a scenery like here. And, okay, you cannot make it artificially. That is nature, that is Saudi Arabia. And, yeah, it's really impressive.
I mean, one thing that I've been super impressed with is the condition of the arena, the surface and the environment, the hospitality that they provide for us here. It's second to none.
Absolutely, yes. And I'm really impressed, and I like it very much, and I really hope to come back here again.
Well, it's great to see you, Piero. Thank you very much for doing this interview, and thank you very much.
into a life that I don't believe in. 'Cause I got time when she got freedom. Is when a heart breaks, no it don't break even. Her best days will be some of my worst. She finally met a man that's gonna put her first. Well, I'm wide awake, she's no trouble sleeping. It's when a heart breaks, no it don't break even though. What am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? What am I supposed to say when you're all choked up and you're okay? I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. They say bad things happen for a reason, but no white words will stop the reading. 'Cause she's moved on while I'm still grieving. When a heart breaks, no it don't break. No it don't break, no it don't break even. No, what am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? What am I supposed to say when you're all choked up and you're okay? I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. Oh, you got his heart, had my heart in the pain. Took his suitcase and I took the blame. Trying to make sense of a little remains. 'Cause you left me with no love and no love to my name. Cause I got time when she got freedom. When a heart breaks, no it don't break. No it don't break, no it don't break even. No, what am I supposed to do when the best part of me was always you? What am I supposed to say when you're all choked up and you're okay? I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. Give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, a fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name. You know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, said Julie, baby, you're my flame, let me fever. When we kiss it, fever with a flame in you. Fever, I'm a fire, fever, yeah, I'll burn for Sue. Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare him with fever. When we kiss it, fever when he holds me tight. Fever, I'm his missus, and Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you listen to my story. He's a pawn that I have made. Chicks who want to give you fever, beat Fahrenheit or centigrade to give you fever. When you kiss them, fever if you live and learn. Fever till you sizzle. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. Oh, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. We were good, we were gold. Kind of dream that can't be sold. We were right till we weren't. Build a home and watch it burn. Oh, I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want to cry. Started to cry, then remembered I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Oh, talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand, as I can love me better than you can. Love me better, I can love me better. Paint my nails cherry red, my roses that you left. No remorse, no regret. I forgive every word you said. Oh, I didn't want to leave you. I didn't want to fight. Started to cry, then remembered I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Oh, talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand. Ooh, I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own hand. Yes, I can love me better than you can. Didn't want to leave you, I didn't want to fight. Started to cry, then remembered I can buy myself flowers. Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. Yes, babe. The things you don't understand. Ooh, Baby, can't you see I'm calling a guy like you? Said where I wanna live, it's dangerous, I'm falling. There's no escape, I can't wait, I need a hit, baby, give me it. You're dangerous, I'm loving it. Too high, can't come down, losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? The taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. That toxic, I'm slipping under. The taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly it's coming over me. Too high, can't come down, spinning my head around and round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm all around. Your toxic, I'm slipping under. The taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are all set for our second games of the afternoon here. We know who's in the final tomorrow, Ikmah, in an exciting, dramatic shootout against Adolfo and the AlUla team. And, well, the beautiful Bentley Bentayga is leading the forehand here. And so we're all set to 3 teams as we're playing the round-robin format. And I'm going to call the Richard Mille team first there on the left-hand side. Please give me a big hand as ever. As I call each individual name, I want to hear you shouting and giving me all the support you can. So playing for Richard Mille at number 1, Claire Milford Haven. At number 2, we have Mohammed Al-Suwaidi. And at number 3, one of the greatest of all time, Pablo McDonough. For the Bentley team, at number 1, His Royal Highness Sultan bin Khalid Al Faisal. At number 2, Sarah Sigal Magnes. And at number 3, yes, you know this guy, Poroto Cambiaso. For budgets, at number 1, Harry Mountbatten, Earl of Medina. At number 2, Philip Muller. And at number 3, Mille Hine. Now the format is Bentley will play budget first, and then they will play Richard Mille. Then Bentley will sit down. It'll be 2 chukkers for budget, 2 chukkers for Richard Mille. Then Bentley will sit down. They have played their 4 chukkers. And then the final 2 chukkers will be between budget and Richard Mille. Chris is beside me. We've seen drama in our opening games, Chris. Are we going to see more of it here? Possibility is on, no?
The possibility is definitely on. That first group stage was an epic battle and narrowly won out on a penalty shootout. But this is going to be set in stone for the second finalist, whoever runs out the winner of this second round-robin match. So the players just warming up, getting used to the surface, getting used to hitting the ball and their ponies. And umpire Ben Turner will line the 2 teams up, and we'll get these first 2 chukkers underway.
Chris, I mentioned earlier about AlUla moments, and I just want to continue in that vein. Coming up, all you very lucky people here living in AlUla in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The AlUla Tour will go from the 28th to the 1st of February. We'll bring back some of the world's greatest cyclists and teams to Saudi Arabia in the early 2025 for the acclaimed AlUla Tour. Then, from the 16th of January to the 22nd of February, we have the AlUla Arts Festival. Celebrates creativity and arts by highlighting the unique talent and vision of both local and international artists. And then, even more, from the 6th to the 8th of Feb, we have the Al Fursan Endurance Cup. It's a true test of strength and endurance where riders and their horses will challenge AlUla's rugged terrain in a series of demanding endurance competitions. At the heart of this prestigious event is the custodian of the Two Holy Mosques Endurance Cup, a formidable CE12 120-kilometer race that stands as the pinnacle of the Al Fursan Cup. Wow. You have lots to look forward to in the forthcoming future, guys. I hope you all enjoy it and have a great time here in AlUla as the players warm up for our second games, if you like, series of games this afternoon. Who will play Ikmah in the final, who will play for the third and fourth place, and indeed, who will play for the wooden spoon and the fifth place? That's the big question. So, Chris, we have quite a bit to talk about here. Perotto, Dad is out of the competition, at least out of the final. Mia is not in the final. Perotto has a big chance of going through here, eh?
No, you're dead right, Greg. He's definitely got a chance to win this, but there's three teams out here. They've all got a chance, and it all comes down to who puts the ball through the goal the most. Pretty standard format in polo. Like we said before, two-chucker matches, a round-robin format. We're just having a bit of a wait because we're due to start at 3:45. We're just going to see if we can get this game going underway a little bit early. But the players are all ready. They're on the field. We're just waiting for the officials and everything to get organised. Just a few moments.
I think we are ready to go here. I've been given the thumbs up by the guys, Chris, here behind me. So we are all set, it looks like. As I said, Bentley in the white and the navy sash shirts will play Budget, the first two chuckers, in the predominantly yellow jerseys. Great to see Philip Mille out here. Plays a lot of polo in England in the summer over the last couple of years. His Standing Rock polo team, very successful in a lot of the major tournaments in the UK and indeed in Europe. Okay, we're almost set, sir. Christopher, take it over.
Yes, we're all set to go. The teams, they're all revved up. They're lining up. The umpire is ready. We're all ready. I hope the crowd is ready. This is going to be a cracker. Who is your money on as the ball is set? We're just about to get going, and there it is. The ball is in for this second round robin, and it's Philip Mille straight away. Harry Medina doesn't get it on the near side, but it's Perotto. We're going to be saying his name quite a lot this afternoon, I can tell you that. Perotto looking up. He's at the halfway mark, goes for the big drive, but just pulls the wrist around a bit and off to the left-hand side for the first knock-in to be taken by Mille. Philippe Mille to the left, Harry to the right. Sarah Magnus covering her man. Perotto going back in defence. Mille for the nice shot. She's driven that straight up the field, but it's Perotto on the near side. Flicks it once. Harry Medina, can he cut it inside? He's hit it off the pony's leg. It's whoever can meet it first. Sarah Magnus, a great steal there. And she's footloose and fancy free all the way up on her own. Pulls the pony over for the first shot, but she misses it there in the open backhand from Mille. Turns onto her own backhand. Perotto, near side, settles it down nicely, turns it around. Shovels that one up, doesn't get the shot he was looking for, and Mille picks up the pieces. Mille hooks him out of it. Perotto on the near side, bit of a melee ensuing there. Sarah comes in to clear up the mess. Sarah, she's in front of the goals now. One tap, one full shot should do it. She gets called to leave it by Perotto, but he doesn't get the shot off the pony's legs. Prince Sultan just blocking the man. Beautiful team play from the white shirts of Bentley. Barotto now for the reverse next shot. Here it comes. Oh, the horse does him like a kipper, but he gets back to it. That's beautiful play. It's almost like he'd practiced this one. Barotto on the near side for the first goal. Defended well. Philip Mille. Beautiful backhand. Still in play. Mille Hein. Great defense there from the budget polo team. Harry Medina, oh, he's right up. He's just going to tap it through. Could this be goal number one? Barotto going back in defense. He doesn't get it. Philip Mille for the goal. Is it in? Is it out? The goal judge waves his flag. It looks pretty good to us. And that is going to be goal number one for the budget team.
Very good team play there, but what a save in the goal mat onto my right-hand side by Philip Mille. That made that play and made the goal at the end of it.
He's very good at that. He's always in the right place at the right time and very determined. Takes a lot to get past him, but it's Barotto to bring it back in. Opens his shoulders. Just comes off the pony of Sultan. Mille Hein turns well, but so does Barotto. Lets the pony run the near side. She gets called to leave it from Philippe. That's good from Budget. Comes back to his own play. Philip Mille. Underneath, Sultan. Barotto keeps hold of the ball nicely. Now he's got a bit of space. Now he goes for the shot. It looks pretty good from here, from the halfway line. Barotto, Cambiasso. One goal apiece. Bentley are on the scoreboard. Continuous play from the back line. Mille Hein. Everyone to the left. They're faking right. Going left, the shot is straight. That's a huge shot from Mille Hein. That could go all the way, but it stays into play. Barotto over the back line. Just turns it around. Philip Mille has to get out of the way, but the ball is high and out into the skies, and the ball is out over the balls. So we're going to have a throw-in from the center on the umpire. If the two teams could come to the middle. The ball is in, thrown up high. Mille Hein. Mille. Barotto. Turns it around. Sarah going for the pass. It's Harry Medina. He's got to stay on the near side here. He's going to try and wait for the hook, but Sarah's done well. Sarah right in front of the post. She can't quite keep it into play, and wide to the left-hand side. Good pressure from the white shirts of Bentley. The wind has just died down now. Prince Sultan just has to clear the way a little bit. Give a clear passage of play for Mille to strike this ball. There goes the pass. She's looking for Harry. Harry can't quite get to it. That leaves it for Mille. She jumps on this. She's right in front of goal. It's Mille Hein all the way for Budget. 2-1. Dominant in this first chukker with only 50 seconds left on the clock. Barotto to bring the ball back into play.
They're turning it on, aren't they, Chris? They're really doing well here.
Well, they're taking every opportunity they can, and they're jumping on it. And Mille certainly did that then for the score. Barotto from distance. Philippe. The backhand doesn't get the shot he wants. Oh, unfortunate there for Sarah, just in a bit of a hole. But Mille takes it to the board. She's going to settle herself down, tee the ball up a wee bit, get a nice drive. There it is, just off the pony to the left-hand side. Prince Sultan, he can come in and play this. Once again, the pony just getting caught over the top of the ball. But it's Mille. Tries to get past Barotto. He's too good, though. Cleans up the play. He's right in front of goal. Just one simple tap. The backhand. Oh, it's no good. Defense from Philip Mille is exquisite. Mille looking for the pass. And there we have. That'll be the end of the first chukker. We are 2-1 in favour of Budget as the players will go off, change their ponies, and we'll be back in a few moments. Greg, what do you think so far?
Well, I'll tell you something. Very good teamwork from the Budget team. Harry Medina doing very well, and Mille, of course, as you'd expect. But Philip Mille, he saved a couple of goals down there. He actually saved the ball from going over the line, and then he ended up going upfield and finishing it off to score the goal. And he's playing exceptionally well.
No, he's done really well. They've really got their act together. It's quite a nice balanced team, this Budget team, though. So all three of them, they play well together. They read the game very well. Millie's very strong. She's jumped on it. But I'm sure we're going to see a lot from Bentley in this second chukker. So far, Sarah Magnus, she's had a couple of chances, though. She's a bit unlucky with the ball going into a bit of a divot. Can be a bit tricky sometimes. Normally with arena polo, you try and hit the ball that little bit earlier, because if you catch it late, it dies in the sand. So if you hit the ball a bit earlier, it runs a bit cleaner for you. So hopefully they'll get involved a bit more in the chukker.
Is that one of the tricks of the arena trade when you're 10 goals, Christopher?
I'm telling you that.
You're retired now, Matt. You can tell me all you like.
No, not at all.
Oh,
Trade
goodness.
secrets, family secrets.
It's like getting blood out of a stone. I want to say a big hand, Chris, to the grooms who work so hard down there preparing these horses. Apart from grooming, the tack, everything, and the exercising, the feed, and the welfare of the horse is paramount. It's just a superb job that they do. So can I ask everyone, please, to put your hands together for the grooms who work so hard, guys. They are the backbone of the game of polo. Without them, the players, well, they wouldn't be on the field. It's as simple as that. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, well said, Greg. It's a huge organisation, and to get this amount of horses all together and get it organised, the timings, everything involved, you're quite right in what you say. And the players making their way back on to the field. We've got 5 minutes left of the second chukker. 2-1, like we say. And we're just waiting for Sarah, just sorting out a bit of tack, one of her ponies, and she'll be right back on. Philip Mille is the last of the budget players to make his way onto the field. They're going to change ends, come back to the centre, going to have a throw-in. But it's all down to Bentley to perform now. Great to see Harry Medina back on a horse. Hasn't played for 5 years or so. Still got it, mate. You've still got it. It's the touch. Never lost it.
Congratulations to Mille Hein also, Chris. Successful in the Argentine Open Ladies Championship this year. This girl is on the up, that's for sure. Playing very, very good polo indeed.
No, it's great to see. Ladies polo worldwide now is huge. Great to see, especially as I've got a daughter as well. She's very keen to play polo as well. So fantastic to see such great players of quality coming out from all different countries.
And as we said earlier, the ladies play off the equal handicap as the guys here. There's no handicap discrepancy whatsoever. And so, boy, are they doing well.
Well, we've seen it so far. Millie's just been outstanding in that first chukker, setting up the ball. Philip Mille going great in defence, turning it into attack for the first goal of the game. And Mille backing up for the second. I have to say what a beautiful setting this is. As the sun is setting on us, what a wonderful afternoon for this event. And all the players are now finally on the field to get this second chukker underway. Umpire Turner calling both teams to line up. He is very strict. He wants order. Orange shirts, other side, Mille, you're on the wrong team there. No, you're right, you're good. It was a test, and you passed it. Well done. Already, the ball is in. That is Prince Sultan, picks it out of the front of the lineup, but it's Harry Medina on his near side, but it's Philip Mille. Once again, he is everywhere in defence. He's just dropped his mallet, though, so we're going to play on until he gets it. Barotto. We might have a little timeout, Ben. I think we'll probably have a little restart there with a fair play drop to the white team as Barotto has clear possession of the ball. Philip just jumps off his horse to fetch his mallet. He hit that backhand with such venom that the mallet went further than the ball. Well done, Philip.
He's going to love you for that, mate. He's going to love you for that, that's for sure.
There's a ball on the field just over there. Yes, we're going to have a fair play drop. We have white in possession, so good sportsmanship from them. Umpire just stops it and he calls play. Now we're back into it. Barotto from distance. Oh, he's hit a high, lofted shot, just wide to the right, like we said earlier. When you're hitting those golf drives, you just put a little bit of slice on it. That ball really does travel a distance left to right. It really is an art form, getting those balls to travel exactly where you want them to. So, Mille Hein to bring the ball back into play. Prince Sultan just goes in there, trying to steal the ball away from Mille. He's making it hard work for her to get past. She's now set it up. She's going to have to get using this ball, and she does so well. Perotto on Harry Medina on the near side. Beautiful little flick. The next shot is good. Oh, Philip Mille once again. He is the man of the moment in defense. Harry, nice little backhand. No one home, but this man in the number 3 shirt. Perotto. Cambiasso. Philip Mille has to get out of the way. It's a little bit cheeky from him. Philip Mille, I think he knew what he was doing, but going to go to a centre hit in favour of Bentley. A little bit cheeky of Philip Mille. One of the rules of polo is that line of the ball. If you are on the left-hand side of it and someone has the right of way, you cannot cut around in front of him and try and steal the ball. That is called a cross of the line. So, from the halfway, Perotto. From distance, it looked pretty good from here. Is it in or was it wide? Looks like it was called outside. Still 2-1. Goal judge, if you could put the ball on the line as quickly as possible. It was a goal? A goal, well done. So 2 goals apiece then. Great goal there from Perotto Cambiasso from the halfway line. Scoreboard, 2 goals apiece now. That was a goal. Mille Heim bringing it back in. Mille back in defence, taking it a bit across the field, buying herself a bit of time, setting up her players. Sarah Magnus going in. She's got to clear the way. She does so nicely. Now Mille with the lovely pass. Who she's looking for? Philip Mille on the near side, but it's Perotto. He's too quick for everyone. He's on the offside. He's on the near side. It's Chris side. It's Perotto Cambiasso. Halfway now. Philip Mille on the backhand. Doesn't get it. The stick is good. The shot for Perotto is too good for everyone. Too cool for school. Perotto Cambiasso, 3-2.
Well, he's just showcasing his skills there, guys. Just superb from Perotto. And then he looked up, he knew exactly where the goal was. Bullseye, down the middle.
Wonderful play. Great spectacle. Mille Heim just comes off the horse of Harry, but it's fallen kindly for Mille. See what she's got here. The big neck shot would be good. There it is, the big neck shot. A little bit too much angle, but Philippe Mille can get there on the near side, but he's beaten out of it by Perotto. Takes it to the boards. Philippe is going to have to clear the way a wee bit. Does so nicely. Perotto just hits the ball. It's up high and over to the side. So we'll come back to the centre. We'll have a little throw in the middle here, guys, as quick as you can. Come over to the umpire and he'll get the ball back into play.
Pressure's on, Chris. 1 minute 40, 3-2 to score. Bentley by 1 at the moment.
Ball is in. Mille pops out nicely. It's Mille Heim. She can jump onto it. Oh, she just gets caught with the horse's leg of Harry Medina. Philip Mille. Prince Sultan does enough to put them all off. Mille goes there on the near side. That's a good shot from her, but it's Prince Sultan. He's there for the backhand. The backhand is nice from him, setting up Perotto. Perotto turns it around. Bentley now turning defence into attack. Goes from distance. The shot is epic, but it's out to the right-hand side once again. 1 minute 13 on the clock. It's looking good for Bentley so far.
There's still time.
It only takes a matter of seconds to get from one end to the other, especially if you hit the ball as well as this young lady. Mille. Philippe Mille looking, he's pulling that horse over. He's on the offside. Sarah Magnus does enough. Oh, Harry Medina is looking for the foul. He's not going to get it. It's Perotto Cambiasso. Perotto from distance, high and up. And it looks good for the score for Bentley. 4-2 now they lead. And that looks like it could be all they wrote for budget in this game with just 30 seconds left. Let's see what they've got. Every goal counts. As there's still 2 periods to play. Perotto on the backhand. Leaves it for Mille. Mille takes it to the boards. Perotto for the hook. Hooks are out of it, but there's 2 oranges. Harry Medina sets it up nicely. It's Harry Medina. He's got someone in his right of way, but there is Mille Heim, goes back in defence. Good advantage played on by the umpire as he knew what was going to happen. The goal is good, and it's now 4-3 in favour of Bentley.
Is it all too little too late? Indeed it is. And there's the hooter going, Chris, and it was close. Bentley were leading after the first period, and it was Perotto who came back good and strong. Bentley come out the winners of that one.
So please give these guys a massive round of applause as they are just shaking hands. They're going to leave the stadium, and we have got another team coming on, ready for our entertainment. The third chukker will be starting in just a few moments. What teams are staying on now, Greg? Who have we got coming on?
So we have Bentley who are staying on. They will play one more chukker against Mille. So it'll be Polo against Pablo, the two to sell. Pablo, one of the greatest players of all time, and Polo, well, what age is he now? 19, 20, if that? He is one of the greatest younger players of all time, in my opinion. Him and Hector Castagnola, there's a couple of them over there. Oh, well, there's maybe whatever, 3 or 4 of them over there that are just amazing. But yeah, what can I say?
You've said it all, Greg. Literally, it's incredible to watch these young guys. But this is what we've all come down to see. Pablo McDonough versus Polo. 2 chukkers, 5 minutes each chukker. Polo can win these next 2 chukkers. They've sealed the deal and got themselves into the final. Pablo needs to win this and the next one to put himself into the final. We could get a tied situation once again like we saw in the first round robin. The players just coming onto the field, warming up. I suppose a slight advantage for the white team of Bentley. They've had 2 chukkers to warm up. They've got a bit used to the surface, the arena, how the ball travels. So hopefully Richard Mille will get straight into it. Claire Milford Haven, Mohammed Al Saweedi and Pablo McDonough.
Claire Milford Haven, of course, Chris, we all know from playing in England, representing her country, England, here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. More familiar with polo at Trippett's Farm, the beautiful Trippett's Farm, just outside Cowdrey Polo Grounds down in, where is it? Bit near Myrthurst. There we go. And many high goal teams play out of Trippett's, and they have indeed the low goal tournament there, beginning of the English high goal polo season. Good luck to Richard Mille, and good luck to Bentley. Who will win? We'll know in a few moments.
Exactly that we will. The umpire is set. The 2 teams are on the field. We're going to have a lineup. Bentley have the edge on the other 2 teams at the moment with that first 2 chukkers victory. 4 goals to 3 it was. So they got 1 goal on net advantage. So umpire Turner bringing them down. There are the teams on Polo Line TV, live around the world. Here we are. The engines are revved up. The players are ready. Claire Milford Haven at the front. The big swing, the hook from Sarah comes in, but it is Polo Cambiasso. Flicks it nicely there. Sarah Magnus. Oh, she's got 1 tap. 1 tap more should do it. Great hooked out, but she avoids it. Can she get it through for the score? Oh, the backhand is epic from Mohammed. Pablo McDonough looking up for Claire Milford Haven. Claire's gone way, way up for the pass. There it comes. Mohammed El Saweedi, lovely shot right in front of goal, but it's Sarah Magnus. Claire Milford Haven with the shot. She doesn't find the sticks. Pushes it wide to the left.
Just couldn't get the angle on that one. Difficult angle for her to play on that occasion.
Bit of pre-match jitters there, maybe. They'll settle down in a minute. Fantastic surface they're playing on. Polo to bring it in. The long shot. Sarah Magnus just gets in the way a wee bit, though, but Polo can come in. Pablo trying to get this ball. He's back onto it. Barotto cleaning out Pablo McDonough, goes for the shot, makes it look easy from about 30 yards away. First goal of the game for Richard Mille. 1-0. They take the lead. That is how you do it, Greg. Set the ball, turn around. The gap opened up for him and he just put it through with ease as Barotto brings it back into play. Sarah Magnus doing a great job on Mohammed El Saweedi. Turns it around, sets up Pablo. Pablo goes for the nice shot from distance. That looks pretty good from here. Wide to the right-hand side.
Wasn't far away, was it?
Certainly wasn't. Hit a great shot. They know how to hit this ball properly. You just have to give it that little stroke, get it going forwards, get it towards the goal, and these guys will finish it off. Sarah Magnus now, lovely little cut shot, but she just catches the tail end of the stick. Pushes it wide to the left-hand side. Pablo McDonough from the back line. What's he going to do here? Does he bring it in 1 or 2 taps and then go for the pass? No, he's elected to go for the full-blooded drive straight up the field, but it's Sarah Magnus. Goes back in defence. Claire waits for it. The poacher and the back line. She's got an impossible next shot. Is she going to keep it in place? She does so nicely. Sets up Mohammed. It's Pablo McDonough for the score. Oh, he's caught it off the end of the mallet. Wide to the right-hand side. Looks up to the skies. Can't believe it. Can't believe he missed it. Barotto to bring it in. Sarah Magnus, she's gone for the pass. He's put it right up into the 25-yard zone inside, but it's wide to the left-hand side at the moment. She's got to bring it in. Prince Sultan, 1 tap, gets called to leave it by Barotto. That's good play from the Whites. Barotto once or twice in the air. Pablo with the hook, can't get it, switches to the near side. It's 1 goal apiece. Bentley, here we go.
Come on, guys, help us out here. They're playing wonderful polo, all of these guys. 1 goal apiece. It's anybody's game. Come on, get behind them. Help us out here.
Don't be shy. You can cheer for whoever you want to win. If you see a good shot, give them a shout. But the shot is epic. Pablo McDonough from post to post, over the sides to the left. 1:52 on the clock. Claire just saying sorry she wasn't in the right place at the right time. It's pretty standard. As Barotto brings it in off the pony of Pablo, but he sets up Sultan, Prince Sultan with a beautiful drive straight through. Bentley take the lead, dominating this third chukker, 2-1.
And His Royal Highness Prince Sultan bin Khaled Al Faisal will be very pleased with that.
I'm sure he will do. Pablo looking up. Barotto is the first to read it. Turns it around. Sarah's going to go for the pass. A little short right over to her. Can she get on the near side? The horse may help her. No, she doesn't. Prince Sultan does enough. He's already scored a goal. He wants another one. Oh, it's Pablo McDonough. He's hooked out of it by Sarah. That's good play from her. It's Pablo sets it up, looking for the pass now. Settles it down. Sarah does the flyby. 1 tap. Got to use it now. Hits it up long to the right-hand side. It's going to go over. Still got a chucker a bit left to play in this one, and the accuracy will come. But at the moment, it's all Bentley in their favour. They've won the first 2. They're in the lead now. Will they make it through to tomorrow's final? Barotto from the back line. Sarah's done a great job marking out Mohammed. Sarah, can she pick it up? Mohammed. Sarah sneakily tries to get it back, but it's Pablo. Takes it to the left, looks for the shot. Claire's gone for the pass. She's for it. It's up and under. It's up. It's high. Can somebody pick it up? Claire's not there for the near side, but Barotto is. Once, twice. Settles the shot down, and he's going to go for the big cover drive off the pony of Mohammed. Mohammed needs a bit of a backing support. He's got the skills, though, and there we have. That's the end of this third chukker, with Bentley in the lead at the moment, 2-1. Give them a massive round of applause as they go off to change their ponies. We've got one more chukker of this part of the round robin to see who goes through to tomorrow's final. Back in a few moments.
Well, Chris, a wonderful goal by His Royal Highness put him into the lead there at Bentley. 2-1. But I tell you, Barotto, as you'd expect, is doing great work. But one person who's working our socks off out there, literally, is Sarah Siegel Magnus. She's everywhere, and she's not in 1 inch afraid of Pablo McDonough. She's all over him.
I know, I love it. It's very impressive actually to see these guys. They're coming on new ponies that they've only just sat on for a few moments yesterday. The confidence they have just to turn and burn and go and give these 10-goal players all the hassle they need. Put the pressure on. They're very experienced players in their own right as well. So they're doing everything they can to put them off their shots. It all depends on who wins the last 2 chukkers, depending on this match. I think if Bentley win this game, then they will be going through to the main final, and the next match will be to see who goes through to the subsidiary. The players just taking a few moments, changing their mallets and horses and having a quick drink. And Philly eager to get back on, watching closely from the sidelines. Sarah Magnus, a nice little grey pony, forward going.
Chris, we mentioned earlier this setting here in AlUla, I mean, you're not going to see it anywhere else on planet Earth. And as the sun goes down now, starting to go down behind this beautiful, wonderful landscape, well, just look at it. It's serene, magical, incredible.
Well, I feel very fortunate to be invited over to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's my first time here, first trip here, first time commentating at this event, and feel very privileged in such an amazing setting. And what a spectacle it is. It's really stumped me for words sometimes, actually, Greg. It's a beautiful place, and great to see that it's going out live on Polo Line TV, so people all around the world get to see what we're seeing, not up close and as personal as we are, but they get to get a small bite of the cherry that we're biting at the moment.
They're getting the idea of it, that's for sure. Fantastic.
Just waiting for Mohammed to get on his horse. Here he comes. 2-1, as we said, in favour of the white shirts. They've changed ends. Back to the centre. Turner going to line the two teams up to throw this ball in. Look at the determination on these two players in the number 1 shirts. Sarah does enough to pick it up. Sultan gets hooked out of it. Mohammed gives the ball back. Pablo McDonough on the near side takes it to the boards. He's got Parotto on his hip. He's going to turn around. He yields out of his way, gives it the little slap shot down the boards. Beautiful set play here. Mohammed right in front of goal for the shot. Oh, just pulled it wide to the right-hand side. Beautiful interlinking play between these two players. Pablo setting it up. The little 10-yard pass down the side. Mohammed El Saouidi had the chance to get the score leveled, but just missed it wide to the right-hand side. And now Parotto unleashes hell on that ball, and it's up and far to the right-hand side. It looks like it's going to trickle over. Once again, these guys, they're loving the option of shooting from distance. This goes to show how hard they can actually hit the ball. Pablo McDonough looking for Claire. Claire Milford Haven. Lovely pinpoint accurate pass there for Claire Milford Haven. Oh, she set her sights on the goal. It's a beautiful shot. It's going to go wide to the left-hand side. It's going to stay in play. All the umpires' whistle has gone. Ooh, what's he going to give here? What's the decision, Mr. Turner? A 15-yard penalty in favour of Richard Mille. 15-yard penalty on the 15-yard spot, please.
So it's a huge opportunity for Richard Mille to equalise here. 2-1 as it stands. 15-yard penalty. Free hit, undefended goal. Who's going to take it? Will it be Pablo?
You would hope so. But like we saw in those previous penalty shootouts, it's not as easy as it looks. It is Pablo McDonough. Makes it look easy, though. Straight through. 2 goals apiece. Here we go. The game is on. 3.5 minutes left to play. All square going into the last half of this chukker. Parotto to bring the ball back in. Looking for Sarah. The shot is good. It's up right in front of the sticks. If it stays in, Sarah can have a piece of it, but it's just a little bit too far. And Parotto's horse just showing how excited it is to be out there playing in front of us. Sarah coming back on the field. Pablo McDonough looking for Mohammed El Saouidi. Claire Milford Haven. Oh, it took a lovely little kind ricochet off the pony of Parotto for Claire Milford Haven. She's taken it down. She's inside the 25-yard line. Claire Milford Haven right in front of the sticks. One little tap should do it. She's giving it up, though, for Parotto to turn it around. Defence turns to attack to the boards. He's got 2 grey players in front of him. The defence is good from them, but the shot looks fantastic. Mohammed for the defensive shot. Beautiful defensive play from him. Gets back onto it, but no, it's Pablo. He says, watch out, fellas. I'm coming through. Gets called to leave it by Mohammed. That's good play from him. Backing up beautifully. He's got the right of way, but Parotto swoops in. Steals it. Takes it to the left. He's got 2 players all over him. Mohammed can't get there for the hook, but it's Parotto Cambiasso. Now goes for the cover drive. Hits it up to Sarah. She's got one little neck shot. This should put them into the lead. Oh, she's gone for the tail backhand. Off Claire Milford Haven. The line changes for Pablo. That is lovely play from him. Now he's going to let this pony fly. Pablo McDonough. He wants to get into the final. Get after them. It's Pablo McDonough. He's missed it to the right. Would you believe it?
Oh, my word, he did everything right. Just a final touch, just wide of the post. 2-2, score remains.
Did you see how fast that horse accelerated, though, when he put the afterburners on, accelerated past everyone in his dust, but puts the ball wide to the right. Could that be coming back to haunt them? As the ball goes out over the sideline, we'll come back to the centre.
Clock is stopped on 1:18.
The clock is stopped. We've just got a bit of a mallet breaking.
1:18 on the clock, 2-2 to score. A roll in from the halfway line as the ball went over the side. So it'll be a 50-50 ball from the halfway. This game still up for grabs here.
And Pablo's just gone off for a bit of equipment change. I think when he hit that last shot, that's probably why the mallet is made of bamboo. The cane of the length of the mallet is made of bamboo. So it's a natural material, so it does break and it does twist. And when it starts to get, we call it rung, it's very difficult to hit a straight shot. So he's just gone off to get a new mallet. And 1:18 on the clock, like you said, Greg, 2-2. Will that shot come back to haunt them, though? They needed that. Then we're going to go down to a deciding last two chukkers.
Don't tell me we're going to have more of these penalty shootouts.
Well, I suppose it all depends on what happens in this game, then what happens in the last two chukkers to see who's tied up, who's got net goals. Oh,
it's a possibility, isn't it?
It's a possibility.
This is fantastic.
We could have a three-way tie. We could have three teams out here in penalty shootouts. Anyway, we're back into the centre. The ball is in. Barotto, he's quick to jump onto it. Calmly. Sultan passes it to Barotto. Turns it around. Goes to the big shot, but he just toes it wide to the left-hand side. We're running out of time. We've got to get another goal on the board from someone, somehow. But it's now Richard Mille with the ball to be brought back into play. 50-odd seconds left, Claire. She's going to go up for the pass. She's got to get moving. She's gone for the pass. Pablo with the lovely long shot that's high and up and under into the sky. It's going to come down with a bit of snow on it. Claire Milford-Haven for the win. Oh, my word, she's missed it. Oh, I can't believe it. Mohammed turns it around. Sultan Barotto now. Claire with the backhand. Oh, it's going to go over the back line. That was a hell of an opportunity there for Claire, but she just took her eye off the ball momentarily. And Mohammed El Saweedi backing up. Right, Sarah Magnus. Prince Sultan, can you get there? Off the boards. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen, as the ball comes flying towards the crowd. He got 10 seconds left for Pablo McDonough. Can he get the score? The shot is good. Is it going to make it all the way? Claire, can she get there? No, it's Barotto. Goes back in defence with only 3 seconds left of this second chukker. Looks like we're going to have a draw as the ball off the boards. That ends the fourth chukker with the score. 2 goals to Bentley, 2 goals to Richard Mille. I think they're going to go off because then we're going to see what happens in the next 2 chukkers in the round-robin situation. We could have a penalty shootout again.
Well, the situation is, Chris, Bentley beat Budget by a score of 4 goals to 3. They've just drawn now at Richard Mille 2-2. And now the final 2 chukkers of this sequence of polo, Budget will play Richard Mille, 2 chukkers to play. It's up for grabs, my man.
It's up for grabs indeed. So let's just get this right, Greg. So in a round-robin situation, you get 2 points for a win. You get 1 point for a draw and nothing for a loss. So at the moment, Bentley are on 3 points. We've got Richard Mille on 1 point and we've got Budget on 0. So whoever wins this one, we could have a situation that will go down to a goal difference. So if Richard Mille can win this next 2 chukkers against Budget, it will go down to goal difference. And because Bentley won by a goal, Richard Mille need to win by 2 goals to go through to the final. Otherwise, we're going to have another penalty shootout situation.
I got you. And if it's a draw?
A draw we get 1 point for.
I see.
2 for a win, 1 for a draw, nothing for a loss.
So Richard Mille need to win this one by 2 to go straight through.
No. Oh, yes, win by 2 goals. Yeah. Yes, you're correct.
Yes, to go straight through. Otherwise, we're looking at all sorts of drama and scenarios.
We love that.
Happy days.
It's what we live for, Greg.
It's like Hollywood, isn't it? Eh?
But better.
Better than Hollywood. How better can you get than that, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Incredible.
Ben Turner, I'm just looking at his face. He looks like he's under a bit of pressure. He knows the teams want this. Could be down to a decision in the end of the day, Ben, couldn't it? He's got the whistle. He's got his red card and yellow card in his pocket. If there's any dissent from the players, could be an instant red card, just like in soccer. Richard Mille, they're back on the field. They want to win, but they've got to get past a very strong budget team with Mille Hein and Philipp Müller and Harry Medina. Really too close and too tough to call it. Greg, I believe that you came here last year. You were doing the similar job last year at this event. Has it grown? Has it got bigger? Has it improved at all? What's the difference?
No real difference other than the fact that they bring the greatest players here. They have an exceptional setup. The organization is second to none. I got to mention Kate Finley, who works so hard with her team. All the guys and girls in the office. There's such a huge, big setup that it's incredible that what everybody does. And it all seems to work like clockwork. Last night we had an amazing and incredible gala dinner at the SAS restaurant, which was just incredible, where the introduction of the players and the teams and their team jerseys. And it was, well, it's improving constantly, Chris. Getting better and better.
No, exactly. I had a word with Rodolfo Ducos. They're always trying to improve the horsepower. That's one of the key things to playing the sport of polo, is improving the horsepower all the time. But anyway, back to the action. We've got two chukkers left between Budget and Richard Mille. We've got the umpire, Ben Turner. He's ready. The two teams are ready. Are you guys ready here in the crowd? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, get behind these two teams. We've only got two chukkers left of this first day of polo here at AlUla Desert. Orange starting on my left, shooting to the right. Richard Mille this side. Oh, Ben Turner, he is a strict umpire. Good luck is the call. The ball, it falls kindly for Mille Hein. She puts it there, but it's going to be Pablo McDonough that jumps onto it first. Richard Mille. Tight little neck shot there, hard for anybody to see, but the goal judge, who's well positioned, calls it wide to the left. A lucky let off there for Budget. Quick little start from them, and Richard Mille all over it. So keep your eye on Philipp Müller. He's going to be hard pressed there by Claire Milford Haven. Harry Medina, he's asking for a short right-hand pass. He gets it. It's going to stay in. That's a great little pass, but it's Pablo McDonough. Reads it well. Doesn't hit the backhand. Wants to keep possession. A lot of the game of polo is won and lost if you've got possession. Harry Medina, the near side backhand. He gets called to leave it by Mille, but that's not going to work for them. It's Richard Mille. It's on the backhand. It's on your left, Mille. Have a look. Pablo McDonough. Now, looking for the pass. Lovely little pass up to Mohammed, but it's Mille Hein on the backhand. Oh, and Harry Medina's done well on the grey mare. He's not going to get that. He's got to reach out for the hook. The ball falls kindly for him on his left-hand side. He's on the near side. It's gone under him. Oh, that's unfortunate for him, as it's Pablo McDonough. It's Philipp Müller once again. He's like Eric Cantona in defence. It's fantastic, but it is Pablo McDonough is going to score this. 1-0. Richard Mille take the lead early on in this first period.
Pablo wants to win this one, Chris. I can tell you now.
You can see it when they got that punch with the horse, and they're really going to jump on it and put it through. They're going to punish any mistake made, and that was a little bit unfortunate for Budget right in front of us here. But Mille brings it in. The pass is good. Philipp Müller. He's backed up by Harry Medina. Harry Medina gets called to take out Pablo McDonough. He's got him on the end of his mallet. Philipp Müller backing up the horse. Beautiful play from him. It's backed up nicely. Mille Hein. Bit of a scrap ensuing there. I think Pablo's going to get involved and pull it out. He's turned it around. Going to look for the pass for Claire. She's calling for it on the right-hand side. He's got the shot in his... Oh, my word, that's epic. Oh, it's off to the right-hand side. Bit unlucky from Pablo. Good 100-yard shot there from distance. Good teamwork from Richard Mille, really piling on the pressure early on, halfway through this fifth chukker, which is the first period of this last two chukkers. That's a bit of a mouthful, but anyway, Mille. Next shot is good, it's accurate, it's Harry Medina. Nice little tap shot, pulls it inside of Pablo McDonough. That's good from him, goes for the shot, but it gets defended nicely from Pablo. Oh, the hook from Mohammed El Saouidi is good. Harry Medina on the backhand, but it's Pablo McDonough back in defense. Doesn't need to turn it round. The next shot, Mohammed. Claire's going up with Philippe. The backhand from Harry gets called off it again by Mille, which is good from him. And it's, a lovely little interlinking play between Claire. Touch it to the left. She's going to score it. It's Pablo McDonough right in front of goal. One tap will do it. It's Pablo McDonough. It's Philip Muller again in defence. Can he save it? Can he shepherd it over the back line? He does so very well.
How cool was that from Philip, Chris? I mean, he was under pressure there, but he just let it run, and over it went.
He knows what to do in defence. He's a very experienced patron. Once again, the set right. Harry Medina leaves it kindly for Mohamed. He's got it on the end of his stick. This is good from him. Oh, beautiful play. Switches to the near side. Practically impossible. Gets hooked out of it by the grandstand. But it's Millie Hine. She jumps onto this one. She's got a bit of a run. Oh, very unkind there from Pablo McDonough with the hook off his knuckles. Millie Hine on the near side. One shot to get him on the score. That's good from her. It's not going to make it. Pablo McDonough under his neck saves the day. Still one goal to the good Millie Hine. Pablo, he's in the way. He's got to clear out. She's got one shot. She's got the goals in her sight. Has a little look. She's got to get a move on. Here we go. Millie Hine. Oh, the horse defended beautifully. Mohamed comes away. That's a bit more like it. Oh, a beautiful angled shot, but it looks like it's going to run over the back line. Little bit unlucky. It's 1-0, 50 seconds left. We got one chukker left to play after this. One goal. Is it enough? It's not, is it? They need more. But what have Budget got in the tank? Millie, Mohamed, good block from him. Sends it to the left. Mohamed is going to go back with Pablo McDonough. He's going to go for the big neck shot. Taps it once. Where's the goals? Settles the pony down, drags it in, gives himself a bit of time, a bit of space. Wants to take on Philip one-on-one, but it's just put, and it's going to shave the face of the goal and wide to the left again. 20 seconds left. That's enough for at least a goal and a half. I don't know what half a goal is, but we're going to get at least one more. Millie Hine, Harry Medina. She brings it in. One tap. Harry Medina. He's going to let that horse run. Harry off the horse again. Defended beautifully once more by Mohamed. Mohamed. Hard pushed. Harry Medina switches over to the offside. Oh, Pablo McDonough. Beautiful hook there from Harry Medina. And that will end the fifth chukker with Richard Mille in the lead just by one goal at 1-0. One chukker left to play, Greg. How's your feeling?
It's coming down to the wire. That was much, much better. That second half of that chukker from Budget. And it was just that solitary goal from Richard Mille, which have them with that one goal advantage. But they need two clear goals to win, to get directly into the final. They win by one, and I think we're looking at another penalty shootout. Would that be correct?
Well, we'll have to go back to the scoreboard on that one, Greg.
Okay,
it might come down to gross goals, net goals, tie points, etc., etc. It's complicated.
Okay,
but we'll
Einstein.
sort it out.
Yes, Mr. Einstein.
Yes.
Settle down, sunshine.
I'm good. So, one chukker left. 5 minutes of polo, and that's all we've got for today. That's it. So if you've got any breath in your lungs to cheer or scream for these two teams, get behind the team that you want to win. Get behind the team that you want to see in the final. We've got Richard Mille. We've got Budget. At the moment, Bentley are looking pretty good.
Absolutely.
At the moment.
Just to let you know, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be finals day. The first game is due to start at 12:30. 12:30 tomorrow. There will be 3 games tomorrow. 12:30 is scheduled for the first game, and of course the final of the Richard Mille AlUla Desert Polo for 2025 will start, scheduled to start at 4 p.m. All will be live on Polo Line TV. You're all welcome around the world. You're all welcome here. Bring your friends, your family, everybody. We want to see huge support for all of these wonderful players, all of these wonderful teams, and thank you to all of the sponsors who are sponsoring these fantastic teams. One more chukker, and we will be on the way, and we will know if we have to play a penalty shootout or who will directly go through. Superb here in AlUla.
The two teams are in. We'll just get rid of that ball. Oh, he's got some skills, this lad, I tell you. Watch this.
Come on, Pablo.
Don't worry. Give him a round of applause. That's some silky skills there from Pablo McDonough. We've got one chukker left. 5 minutes of pure polo dynamite. Budget with it all to do. Turner bowls it in. straight into the center. Pablo McDonough, the danger man. Mohammed backing up nicely. Pablo drags it around to the right. Mille trying to defend it. Comes off the horse. Mille can go in and play that. Nice little backhand for Harry Medina. Harry, big cover drive up the field. Got to get past Claire. Claire's going back. The shot from Harry's not the best. Gets it in. Oh, it's just wide to the right-hand side. I thought that was going to go straight through there. The next shot was all set up. It was perfect play from him. Pablo. Philip, look at him hunting him down. He's hunting him down. Pablo now in front of the grandstand. Nice shot. Philip Mille, the defensive champion, working so hard. But Pablo just in front of the royal box here. Pablo, he's got the goals inside, and it's Philip Mille, just spins on a sixpence there, does enough to block a 10-goal player. Philip Mille from Switzerland, here he goes. Philip Mille from budget, hooked out of it. Pablo's not happy about that, so he wants a bit of revenge, but Mille Hein on the backhand call, just a little bit scrappy there underneath the ponies. Nice little turn from Pablo. Needs a bit of space. Very difficult to get a bit of space and a bit of gap to get that ball through. And Philip Mille, once again, back in defense. He's underneath, but it's Pablo McDonough for the score. That's the two they need, Greg.
Budget have it all to do now. 2 goals behind, but there's plenty of time.
3:36 on the clock. Mille Hein, 2-0. Richard Mille, at the moment, set to be in the final. Long shot from Mille. Stays in. Pablo gets control of it on the back line. Oh, he's in danger zone there. Philip Muller's causing a bit of hassle, but he just forces it over the back line. Eating away at that clock. That's pretty good there for Richard Mille. Pablo looking for Claire, looking for Mohammed El Saweedi. Lovely shot straight up the field. It looks pretty good from here. Oh, it's close, but it's wide to the left. 3 on the clock. Mille Hein. Got to get a goal on the board if Bentley have a chance of getting into the final. But the shot is good, but it's high and wide to the right-hand side. Mille Hein from 120 yards away hits it as good as any 10-goal player, but it's just wide. Pablo, 2 minutes 30 on the clock. We're going to see a bit of showmanship here. Bit of fancy shenanigans, picking the ball up, flicking it in the air if they can, really showcasing what skills they've got. Brings it in front of the Royal Pavilion, cuts it left. The shot is great from Pablo McDonough. Oh, wide, that would have sealed the deal. His frustration there as he slaps his thigh. Ooh, Mille Hein to bring it in. One tap, setting up. Philip Mille going for the pass. It's Harry. Harry now, can he make amends for that next shot miss? It's off the pony's leg. It's wide to the left-hand side this time. One to the right, one to the left. They're running out of time. The clock is still ticking. Get back in defense. They need something here. Pablo. Claire's gone for the pass. She's called for it. He's going to go solo, though. He wants to win this so much. There's a good drive up there, but it's going to be Mohammed El Saweedi in front of goal. One tap. Oh, that looks brilliant from him. Has it got enough? But no, it's Philip Mille. Defensive MVP for me, I have to say. And it's Mille Hein bringing it back. She might have over-touched that ball. Sneaky little touch. Grabbed it around on his near side. Pablo, he's got to get past Philippe. What do you reckon? Can he defend this against a 10-goaler? He can't this time. 3-0. Richard Mille are setting their way into the final, Greg.
They're looking good right now, that's for sure. 1 minute 10, counting down.
All we're going to get now, I maybe think, could be a consolation prize here for budget if they can get a goal on the board. But Mille over-hitting that ball a little bit, so it falls kindly for Pablo, who sends it back with interest on the near side. Mille back in defense. Mohammed with the hook. Mille going to let that pony run now. One little tap. Nice pass there to Harry. But it's going to be Philip Mille. Philip, he's right in front of goal. Mohammed's gone there on the near side from Philippe. Harry Medina is off. It's left. Pablo McDonough steals it away. Claire from Woodhaven. She's in the right place at the right time as per usual. Gets a little shot. 30-odd seconds left. Here we go. Mille Hein on the near side. Leaves it behind for Claire Milford Haven. Claire, one shot should do it. Philippe's going to go back in defense. Leaves it. Very kind. What a gentleman he is. But now he's going to pinch it in defense. The near side backhand sets up Mille. Lovely defensive play from Philip Mille once again. Really outstanding. With only 15 seconds left, it's going to be Mohammed El Saweedi bringing that back. Mohammed. The shot is good. Oh, the hook is fantastic from Harry Medina. With only seconds left on the clock, the shot from Pablo McDonough. It looks like it was good, but that is going to be all she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a massive round of applause. Looks like we've got Richard Mille in the final tomorrow with that 3-0 lead. Who do they play in the final tomorrow now, Greg?
They will play Ikmah.
Ikmah, what a true game that is going to be. Nacho Figueres versus Pablo McDonough. The players are shaking hands. Please, as the players leave the crowd, give them a round of applause. Budget, please come over, give the crowd what they want. Give them a showcase. Come on, give them a massive round of applause. It's been hugely entertaining. Philippe Muller, Harry Medina, and Mille Hein. What a great effort. But it wasn't to be for them. The victors are Richard Mille with his 3-0 lead. But look at them. They're not set sights for today. They want tomorrow. They're going to give the crowd what they want tomorrow.
There's no celebration just yet. Pablo's cool as ever. He'll say, don't get excited, boys and girls. Tomorrow is the day.
Exactly.
Well, Chris, it's been a wonderful afternoon's polo, a wonderful day's polo here for the Richard Mille AlUla Desert Polo 2025. Do you have any highlights that you'd like to mention to us as the senior commentator here?
Well, the highlights have been, there's been so many actually, but what I have liked is how the teams have come together and played together as a team so quickly with not knowing each other, probably haven't played together at all. They turn up, they're playing in the middle of the desert, AlUla, and on horses they don't know, and they've played so well together, interlinking, and we've seen some great goals from all of the players, not just the 10-goal players, but from everyone. So it's been a pleasure to watch.
Absolutely. And tomorrow, I'm not going to throw you under the bus. Who do you reckon will win?
I have to say it's too close to call because on the day, who knows?
Absolutely.
What happens with the horses, what happens with the arena, with the wind, the conditions, it all changes. So I'm going to wait until probably 30 seconds before the end of the whistle tomorrow, and then I'll tell you who's going to win.
Well, that's your normal, but there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful day here at AlUla. Thank you all so much for coming. We look forward to your pleasure. Tomorrow, I believe the first game starts at 12:30. And the final will begin at 4. That's the scheduled timings. Please come and join us. It'll be fantastic here on finals day for the Richard Mille AlUla Desert Polo. And that's it from Polo Line TV. I hope all the viewers around the world enjoy the spectacle here from the desert in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Thank you and good night.